the idea that it could be good or it could be bad, I don't know. That's not where I play it.
I think you just have to watch wage growth, which Powell said he feels good about. We do have that gunlock sound, because he expects this Treasury rally to keep going. Listen.
It's almost like we're the equity holder back before the global financial crisis in a CDO squared type of financing scheme that ended up causing parts of the global financial crisis. We need interest rates to come down, or we need the deficit to come down, and neither of those are happening with the Fed higher for longer and with these wars that we are intent on funding. I hear the words blank check. We're on a collision course with this DEFCON going to DEFCON 2, and I believe that we've started a bond rally here. I think we've had such a brutal increase. I think the Fed is sounding the right tone. I do think rates are going to fall as we move into a recession in the first part of next year.
A little alarmist there.
Yeah, people come on, the billionaires come on, and they tend to be alarmists. I think that they uniquely keep people who are not making that much money in the market out. They keep them in their 5% CD chains, and it's a shame because there are people who might have wanted to own Amazon because they think it's a good company, and they won't own it because of billionaires who come on our shows, and they do quite often, and basically tell you that, sorry, the door is closed. I dislike that, and I think it's a suboptimal way to think. We can help create opportunity, not by telling people that you should buy Amazon, but I'm using that as paradigm.
All right. Yeah, insane rally. Ladies and gentlemen, I am entering into a short on ES. I am short ES 4292.75.
I want to talk about a company that you know quite well, Mondelez.
I'm looking for a nice retracement down to 4270.
I think it was a great quarter, and also put the rest something we'll be talking about later, which is the GLP phenomenon.
Yes, we're going to talk about all that, and we're going to talk about volume growth.
Did I jump the gun on
You
that?
jumped the gun because we do have some breaking news from Ford releasing its October sales numbers, and we want to get to Bill LeBeau with the latest there. Bill.
Hey, Sarah, Ford's October sales dropping 5.3%. And when you look at the breakdown of vehicles within that 5.3%, October truck sales down 10.5%. But F-150 Lightning, and remember, they're ramping up production of the Lightning, the all-electric F-150, up 52.4%. The Mach-E in October, sales down 10.6%. And also,
I don't know, possibly. I don't know if it'll fill the full gap, but at least maybe a portion of it. So we could look at Tesla to possibly maybe pull back to 207. Wow, what a rally.
But were you ever right when you said that Jim Farley was really going to emphasize, he's going to emphasize something in between, basically?
The points on ES, I'm gonna risk to the high of the day. So I'm only in one contract, so I'm in a fraction of my position. So I'm gonna risk to the high of the day. If I get stopped out, I'll look to potentially re-short at 4306 area.
Apparently this does not have the payload of a Maverick, which fits in a small part.
Market is extremely overbought on the 1 hour and 4 hour time frame.
Durability of the metal is not there. I wonder whether this man can sell even 50,000 of the 200,000 Cybertrucks, and this may be Ford's era after all of the Sturm and Drang about Sean Fain and how he took it to Farley.
We'll say with this regard to the Cybertruck, and we should see the first ones delivered at the end of this month. At least that's the plan from Tesla at this point. It's going to be a slow ramp up in production. They're not even going to get up to where they would consider full production until well into 2025. And I also think you should keep this in mind, given the price point, given the design, given the capability of the vehicle and what it's designed for. It's going for the urban market, particularly those urban markets that are into electric vehicles. Southern California, Oregon, Washington, the coasts, you're not going to see the Cybertruck in big numbers in Kansas City, St. Louis. I mean, it's just not going to sell there. Will there be some? Yes, eventually there will be some. But I do not look at this as one, Sarah, that is a vehicle that people are going to say, well, I'm not driving the Chevy Silverado or F-150 anymore. I'm driving the Cybertruck. I just don't see that happening.
Yeah, as a threat there. And in the meantime, it faces enormous challenges, according to Elon Musk, in getting off the production line.
Yeah.
Phil, thank you. Phil LeBeau. I also think
bet.
the upgrade to investment grade credit on Ford is a big deal.
Yes,
That
it
happened this
was
week.
very unheralded, in part because there was a sense of actually disarray in Ford. I disagree that Travel Trust owns it. Look, I can't be happy with the stock that goes down big. I am happy that we got through the labor negotiations and the fact that what Phil said about the really profitable line, F-150 is fabulous.
All right, well, they're going to have to pay as much as 25% more in earnings over 4 years for the
get a
UAW
Cybertruck after that?
workers. I think they're kind of cool.
Cybertruck, they're cool.
Futuristic.
$100,000.
All right.
I want 25 Brioni suits for.
Still ahead on the show, a ton of earnings movers ahead. We are going to go through those Mondelez numbers. Jim called it a great report. I called it good. Qualcomm, Roku, others, they're all rallying today. Look at some of these numbers. Look at Palantir up 17%. Futures overall are in rally mode. It comes on the back of earnings on the Fed and on those lower treasury yields. Dow futures up 216. More Squawk on the Street straight ahead.
Oh my goodness, bro, that was so loud. Oh, man.
Hey, hey.
Sorry, bro, sorry, but the music scared the crap out of me. Like, what is going on?
Oh, word.
Yeah, buddy, what's up, man?
Chillin', man. You?
Pretty good, bro. What is it? How's G3G?
How's what?
How's the 12C?
It was alright. I mean, caught a quick little scalp and then lost like one trade, lost another trade, so it was okay. Definitely didn't get the drop that I wanted, and obviously due to the fact that the Feds kept rates unchanged and getting the market all excited like, oh yeah, they're done. It's like they're not done, but yeah, at the same time, I mean, the market was due for a bounce from being oversold for like what, several weeks.
Right, and no, I mean, I'm with you. I mean, people might say that we might be done, which because we've never had two back-to-back pauses and then not started to, sell off or whatnot, like, start to lower. But at the same time, my main thought process behind it is this is a different time period in history, man. This is not the same time period of, interest rate hikes like the past, but this is, I don't know. I personally I feel like they have something up their sleeve, something they're not showing us. I just feel like it's just not going to be such a smooth ride like we think, you know what I mean? Like, especially with tension so high everywhere. I don't know, we can get into it. We're going to get into it today, but
Yeah.
yeah, bro, this just started off. I mean, yeah, dude, like, yeah, so it wasn't bad. I mean, so did you catch the drop, though?
What is it?
Did you catch any of the drop? It wasn't
Yeah, I caught a little bit of the drop. So like I had scaled in and I had added at what is it? I had added at like 42 42 and I caught that drop, which lowered my cost average. I was looking for a break of 42.20, but I didn't get that. I took some off and then I rescaled back in, and then on the rescale back in, I got stopped out at the previous daily high, which the previous daily high, I'm not the previous daily high, but like before the breakout, the high of the day was 42.48. So I got taken out, and then I was just like, I'm done. I'm leaving it be. But right now, as we speak, I'm in a short. 42.92.75 is my entry. I think we're gonna get a nice little pullback, possibly below 42.80. I'm targeting 42.70. Just because on the 1 hour, 4 hour, the market is super overbought, and not to mention we still have that gap to the downside, right? So look at right now on ES has a gap to fill at 41.36. So we're looking at over 100-point movement to the downside potentially.
How much is going to impact
Just how widespread.
That was Sunday's, bro. It was Sunday's gap. Yeah.
18% is typical.
Yep.
Within a 5-week
Yep.
period,
That was Sunday's gap.
something that people-
Yep. Yep.
But the 67% of
So I
people
was trying
forced to give
to
themselves a shot.
show these guys.
So they would like a pill. I think that number,
One day,
it goes
today.
down as people see the success, but that's a high number.
Lily also benefited from.
Yes, so ladies and gentlemen, if you guys aren't aware, yes, dude, the ES right there it is. Bada bing, bada boom, baby.
You're going to see some
Yep, that is from
readout,
Sunday
blood
to
pressure,
Monday.
you'll see a readout.
Yeah, that is actually
Constellations
quite a
ringing
gap.
the bell, heart
That's
liquor
gonna be
numbers are
that's
not so good.
super
You could
crazy.
drop it. The tests
I
are going
mean-
to be for 2
Oh, that's gonna be so
drinkers a
fun.
night.
I mean, I don't know, man. I always like
By
when
the
the
way,
gaps
during
go
COVID,
because I
you
feel like
also
it's
see
almost
them
like
doing it for sleep
I don't know. I
apnea.
feel like nobody's like
It's a
get
wonder
along while we're in
And
the
a
middle of
wonder
the
drug
gap.
cells like
Like
this.
I don't know about you, but like people start to see the resistance.
So the question is
resistance,
it just
then
buying
they're like,
Eli
okay,
Lilly
I'm
or
gonna
buying
start to go
Novo
along
Nordisk,
here.
or do you
I'll
buy
go along here,
McKesson,
but
which
once
also
we
came
come down
out
to that gap,
and
you
it's a
start to
drug
push it. I feel
distributor
like once
who
you're
also
in the
talks
gap,
about
you know what I mean?
raised guidance
There's
last
not
quarter
really
on
resistance.
the
There's really
results
no
of these
resistance.
blockbuster drugs.
Well, McKesson always seems to get
Yeah, but that's okay. That's cool. That's awesome. So that's game plan to do short down.
Just
Yeah.
that migraine drug.
No, I'm gonna try to swing, but like I'm in a day trade right now. So for today, like I'm in a day trade. Overall, I will be looking to catch that gap fill. But for today, like my target on the shorts are going to be 42.80 and 42.70.
Don't forget.
So nice 20-point, and I'll be happy with that.
Dave Rich confirms slow disease.
Oh, there we go.
cause,
It's good to hear, man. Yeah.
dementia.
Yeah, I told you yesterday.
You catch
It
early
was
by 60%.
wild.
Those
I was
are not
told
new
it.
numbers, but
So
you
I
reiterate
when I
them
was
today
walking,
that
you know,
will be
oh yeah,
first.
passing my 50. I passed my 50 again.
Mounjaro,
This one I'm not gonna
if you
trade
get
by
Mounjaro
accident. All right,
and you
take some
want
dump trades on it.
take
Okay, we're
it,
good. We're good.
Right.
But,
Well, that was part of the thing, and
what is
that's hurting.
Yeah.
Fulfilling orders.
Oh yeah,
I
everyone's
always find that
it wasn't terrible. It was. I had this long position. I was holding
They'll catch up.
and I had it in,
They're building it
and I
up.
was like, okay, I'm just gonna log off, guys. Like catch you guys tomorrow and whatnot. And I might take profit. And like
Well,
basically
$1.4
the
billion
equivalent
on the
of
drug this quarter
basically
and
the
growing
high
every
of
time.
force
high blood pressure and
basically
obesity
what
is
I
going
fit
to
for
force the
like right
kids
above
to
it.
be
Dude, if I would just not
We're
have
going to
that,
talk about some of the impact on the
I-
stock
it was
makers,
micro, so what
mondelez, or lack of impact,
but it
I
was like
should say.
two micro.
Go there. Mondelez is a company that I was going
So
to hit you with.
equivalent of
but
S&P,
you're
we're
totally
better.
right, but I like you.
We're better.
Well, Dirk's going to come up
What is it?
on Monday. He's going to join us.
I'm trying to find a little
When we
area
come
of
back,
these
Creeper's
people.
Mad
That would
Dash
have been
will
right
catch
around
you
the
down
price
to
of
the
like
opening bell with
0.36.
futures in
Right
rally
around there
mode.
is where
Dow
my
futures
take
up
profit
almost
was.
200.
Yeah.
So that's why I got
S&P
the
futures up.
to be.
It's about
But
the
if I would have
410
held,
range,
obviously, I would still be
4.6
in
range.
this right
We're
now,
talking
up at
stream weekly.
43.90, right? Holding on like
Yeah.
40 points or whatnot, 30, 40. So I decided, but luckily, I can't complain about green, can't complain about take profit, right? So,
Okay.
know how they're gonna battle right now. You know what I mean? I feel like they're in such a pickle. You know, maybe you have a different opinion on that, but yeah.
Yeah.
So I think they're in a, like,
Yeah. They keep like you know how like when you have like a massive crowd of people, you have to manage the people, right? So even when things look dire and crazy, you have to, manage expectations, and you have to manage the way the people, interpret stuff, and you got to like baby feed them certain things and kind of make sugarcoat it, right? So what they're doing is like they're sugarcoating. A lot of people that I don't know if anyone caught this, but it's like, yo, the feds are downsizing their balance sheets, meaning they're exiting out of positions that they bought at the bottom of, of COVID, right? Like when the market like really dropped. So they're preparing for the turnaround. And it's like, I don't know if people see this or not, but it's like they continuously tell you one thing and they do the opposite. You know what I mean? So, yeah, so they keep thinking like, yo, the feds is done, the feds is done. It's like, you've been thinking the feds was done freaking 2 years ago. And it's just like, it continues. And then there's the fact that Powell was like, yo, straight up, we're going to raise another 2 to 3 times. and they haven't. So if they didn't raise the last 2 times, guess what? We have December, and then we have the beginning of 2024, and guess what's gonna happen? Rates are gonna go up. And yeah, so so this whole cutting is like, yo, they're not cutting. They're not gonna cut anytime soon. This pause possibly, could have been strategic because, going towards the end of the year, you don't want the market to continue to sell off and stuff like that. But yeah, man, like I'm still firm on they're gonna continue raising rates, and we might not even see, significant cuts until mid 2024. I mean, I've been saying since like, since the beginning of this year, like if we get rate cuts, it's gonna be mid 2024, and inflation is going to continue to increase. It's like now the US is funding another war, right? They're funding the war between Russia and Ukraine. So the US is indirectly, fighting Russia, and now you wanna you wanna fund another war, which it's not even a war; it's a straight up genocide. Like you're trying to kill 200 people, or quote unquote 200 people, but you're justifying the killing of over 7,000 people for that. Like, come on. And then what's crazy is so the alleged attack. Because here's the thing, we never get the full truth from the media, right? The media is 100% censored, and they tell us what they want us to know, right? They're not giving us the whole cold facts, especially if if they're the ones in the wrong. They'll spin stuff to a way that they look like the victim, or like they look like they're the ones that needs the help and whatever. It's like you have a small fraction in that region, even if that was the case, and there's no need for them to be trying to send the amount of money that they've already sent. They've already sent multi-million dollars worth of ammunition that the Israelis were using to level various areas of Gaza and so forth. So, and it's like an attack there, they want politicians over here like, oh, they're attacking America. No, if there was an attack, and again, I would say, like, if you look at everything that's going on, like, not what the media is showing you, because the media, like, they're showing you like bits and bits to make Israel look like, okay, they're justified in what they're doing, right? So because we're not getting like the full facts, it's like they're the ones bullies, like they're the ones killing people, they're the ones doing the messed up shit. Just like there was videos leaked of Ukraine soldiers terrorizing people, and it's like, this is who we're funding, this is who we're backing, like, you know what I mean? So yeah, bro, like the media doesn't give you the full truth, so you have to like really go out on your own and really find out what's what, because we're continuously being lied to. And I mean, and if you want to look at the proof of the pudding, and that, it's like, okay, take a look at the politicians, and when they run for office, they make all these promises to the people, and then once they get in office, tell me, does any of those things get done?
Nothing.
Nothing. Like, you are continuously lied to. So it's like, if you're continuously lied to, why should you believe? It's like, how foolish are you to continue to believe someone that has lied to you repetitively?
And that is beyond the truth. I'm with you there. I mean, a lot of these, because they'll come in office, and some of them get near what they're gonna say, but they just make these big promises, and it's just like, and sometimes they don't sound ludicrous, but people start believing in them because and then they're just like, no, I definitely can't do that and whatnot. And I don't know. Like I said, yeah, some of them come closer to doing what they said, and others just completely off. Like, they have a 4-year term, they don't even get anything near done. They just come.
No, it's just about fattening their pockets, bro. It's just fattening their pockets. It's like, and like, I'm not pro war, you know what I'm saying, or the loss of life, but it's like they're mentioning the whole Israel thing as a war. It's not a war. It's a one-sided. Like, you have one side with all the ammunition, all the power, or the backing of a major superpower, and you have what, maybe 200 people. How is it a war if like you're fighting, if you're trying to kill just 200 people and you end up killing 7,000 people, innocent people, children, women, like people that have nothing to do with this. And then it's like, and then they have the audacity to talk smack about Putin. It's like, bro, like, miss me with all that shit.
Yeah, yeah, and you're right, man. I mean, I've tried to stay away from the videos and everything because I know it gets crazy when you get down the rabbit hole. But like, I just can't even imagine, bro. Especially because, I mean, this is what a lot of people think. It's like they think, oh, we're in the USA, we're so safe. It's like, well, it's like, you know, dude, like, let's think about it, bro. Like, in the USA, a lot of battles that we shouldn't really be involved in. You know, I don't know. Like, we should be involved, like help out. You know, get refugee. You know, to
Bro,
whatnot. You could do something like that.
they don't need it. Bro, they don't need it. Bro, Zionist Israelis, they've occupied 98% of Palestine. Like they've taken over forcefully. Yeah, 97% of the territory. Like, and they were strategically placed there because they're the US's guard dog in the Middle East. Like, bro, there is, yeah, man. Like, there's so much nonsense. Like, I could get on to this, back and forth and whatnot, but we got like 30 seconds left before trading, so we could talk about more about it like once things die out and these trades play out. Yeah. So let's see. We might get. So yeah, I'm still in the short. I'm risking to the top of the morning, which is 42.98. And again, I'm looking for sub 42.80s. If I get stopped out, I'll relook. I'll look to reshort at 43.06, which is where I have a resistance level. So let's see.
So yeah, I was telling you, Night Trader, yeah, if this thing, if Tesla cannot hold above 214, I'm with you, buddy. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wicks, ones that are support. Like there's so many wicks in between 214 and 215. If it comes down like it is right now, I would be very cautious on these you up, and I would lock the game. Because you're probably up big, buddy. So just take those gains, get out of that play, and move on to the next one. Because dude, congratulations on the swing overnight, buddy. Hey, what's up, Dark Trader? By the way, yeah, today, but good morning, guys. Good morning, Charlie Quinn, Dark Trader. So, yeah, buddy, we're getting two nights. So, yeah, my game plan for the video is really just wait. I'm glad that we're done, bro. I waited Monday and Tuesday to really take into big trades or anything. I'm waiting for Wednesday and locked up those games in and out, bro. So, now, hopefully, we're going to pick up what's coming up. All right?
Okay.
Yeah, buddy. So, yeah, that's kind of what I'm waiting on. I'm waiting for you. I do a couple of things. But nothing crazy. I'm gonna put this back to NQ. I'm gonna do NQ over here, and then I'm gonna do Tesla over here. So.
All right. Okay, we're popping.
There you go. So any YouTube guys have any anything you need to get off the chest? Let me know. If you guys need any pickers talked about. Sports brawling trade testing. You get it. Okay, I do see a little bit of an uptrend. What are your thoughts if, this is why I act, please. If S&P comes back down to what I was saying around 420, if we somehow get back down to 420 areas, I have an uptrend there. If that's the case, I don't know, what are you thinking? Are you still on the bear side here?
Who, me? If the S&P is what?
So the S&P reversal today, which is it's about a $6 gap, a $7 gap. So we'll see. What I'm saying though is, if it does reverse it and comes down, or even tomorrow, I have the uptrend place. If it touches it down to 420, so I would place right near the price of 420, right? So like, let's say it comes down to 420, touches it, bounces, comes back up today. The next day will be at 422 tomorrow on the uptrend. And wow,
yes. There we go, 43. Stopped out. Wow. This might be the last push.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Nasdaq is pulling back.
Start understanding that, they're going to miss what happens to GLP.
Yeah.
And the only people who are going to do well, I think, are tights who do well. They weren't one of most companies
Food.
ever run, but you need protein.
Food rubber manufacturer. Could see that.
Too. And
Yeah,
that is
buddy.
the biggest problem. Secondarily,
Wow.
is they need to work
Round of applause for Night Traders. Locking up $1,600 on what? 2 Tesla contracts, man.
Ooh, nice.
That's from applause, buddy. For you right there.
Opening up 1% here. It's
Three,
still
okay, okay, that's still
sector in the green right now.
That's
Nasdaq's
minty,
open up
bro.
more than
He
1%.
said, yeah, I'm done today, guys. He said,
Which ones
yeah.
once again,
I couldn't get out in time. How much did you want though? How much were you up at one point?
the hangover from COVID.
I know that's what the dumb question was. Well, it was a $2,000, but you know,
Sure enough,
that's how it works with trading, man. It just sucks sometimes. Man. But I am glad you lost it. 2,000. Okay, well, 2,000. Okay. So what? What did you miss out on? Like $400.
Order filled.
that one is going
So
to be down.
All right, so I'm scaling back in on ES at 4304.
Weak quarter, European demand is falling off
Are
a
you
cliff.
in
Seemingly,
shorts here?
some of the
Yeah, I'm in shorts. I got stopped out at 42 90 42 98.
You can see a rubber band. If we held it this way for the rest of the day, dude, we would literally be at like 4
has a vineyard now,
So,
in
dude, that,
which I'm very
Okay.
grateful for. And hey, we're going to
yeah,
subsidize solar.
it just matters how
Solar
far.
subsidy kind of disappears.
But I pulled in my full $2,300 account. So you basically doubled your account night trade. Dude, that is
a nice
dude,
percentage
bro,
of the Italian government.
that is literally awesome, bro. What?
You never know where
Night trader, bro. That's risky as crap. I mean, if you put in your entire account, what? You know, that's awesome, bro. You basically almost doubled your account.
How about the
You made like what? 70% of your account right there, dude.
New Jersey.
That's risky as crap, but you know, I guess you had a game plan. You set it. And you knew what you were doing. All right, so you cannot complain.
Well, First Solar's the actual company. It's not relying on the sun.
But you want to reshore all those solar panels.
Yeah, I did not. I only swung. Yeah, I got so mad.
Roofy being shocked and blindsided by the biggest
So
short-wave project.
Bro, I would be so green right now, dude. I would still probably do
There's
it.
support for these. I think that there is
Word.
It was all news from yesterday and look at Stan Twitter. It ended with a hammer the upside. Okay, okay. That's what's up, buddy. That's what's up, dude. Well, congratulations, bro. Are you done trading for the day that next day? Or are you gonna? Your fund's probably $2,300 account options 5% of them. But yeah,
But now we have to double down and check the wind.
that's one way to start the day off. I have one left. Okay, okay. Oh, so you're still holding one. That's great. That's good. Yup, a little bit of a bottom here. Might pop back up. But that's peaceful risk. Yeah. But once again, man, I mean,
Embarrasses me.
how much longer can we go for, guys? We're up to 427.
But Luxman
How much longer
has
can
come
we
in
go?
and basically said, look, there's a turn in the U.S. China is going to be bigger than ever. I think when I speak with him later today, I think he's going to say that we need twice as many Starbucks as we have right now, which is quite bullish.
In China and the US.
Yes, of China, still a huge number. Of China, for China, a lot of
Damn.
China was going to be a pressure point for them.
50 points. Looks like we're gonna have that pullback at the end of the day.
USA for 7% last time.
Yeah, is that a game plan, you think? And
Yeah.
pullback.
Yeah, or after, at least after the London close, cause damn, what a rally.
Yeah, these guys are getting
Like
pulled.
what Chipotle did when they decided, you know what, we can get through.
Yeah, no, I definitely, London
He
session,
is both.
London session, we have to put seven levels, so we definitely, I mean, at this rate, we're gonna have to rest around them. I mean, it's just gonna
And
hold up.
understands
Um,
love of coffee.
Yeah, I need to see some sort of tops come in, and then maybe my eyes will, let me go to 15 minutes. But I will put it. No, because we got a little bit too high. Yeah.
But you know what, I think if you don't say that you see volatility, you're viewed as being some sort of a
Still at 30
counterhead.
minutes.
I think that would be other than Amazon. I keep coming back to that because
I mean, some clear resistance.
show.
Yeah, HSBC initiated with
Maybe upwards of 430. That's my something. Yeah, upwards of 430. You'll have to- I'm gonna mark that, guys, for you. I definitely see above 430, 435 though. Basically in 436 zone, guys. Yo, dude. Oh, I have one trade left. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, there you go, that trade.
Well, if rates come down, then
Just make sure, hey, make sure to make it a,
it's all,
you know,
it's
make
all
sure to
been
make
about the
it a,
rates, 2% mortgage rates,
good. I
credit
bring that.
card rates,
That perfect setup. You got all day. So, wait, that very perfect. Whatever your perfect setup is, Yeah. Oh yeah, I got to adjust a couple things, guys. No longer.
CEO of Target on the consumer. First time we've heard from him in a while, talking about some of the issues they had with the backlash against the Pride Day. Here's what he says about the consumer right now.
Caesar?
Yep. What was that?
I said, do you have a good Halloween?
I don't celebrate it.
Oh, there you go. Okay. Yeah, I mean, hey, that's good. Yeah.
I didn't do a damn thing.
Yeah.
Nope. I just rested.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like to, obviously. Usually being in Illinois, it's the opposite of what, you know, personal rules. But at the same time, what is that? I just watched some movies. Chica, nothing crazy like that. But are you ready? We're coming up in the turkey season, bro. I know
Yeah, bro. Man, listen, I like to eat, man. I like to eat. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward. I'm definitely looking forward to that. So yeah, I'm looking forward to some turkey. Woo, bro. How about you?
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. I mean, I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. My buddy, he goes to I think he hunts it. So
Oh,
that's
dope.
how I feel. So I might join. I've never, you know, I think I've done it 3 times in my life. Damn thing. so we'll see. You know, maybe I'll do all that. Get into the tradition of it. But I'll probably just.
Okay.
Yeah, buddy. So yeah, dude, I'm excited, man. Also, what are your thoughts on eating apricots?
Apricots, yeah, those are good. Apricots, grapefruits, figs, dates. Yeah, bro, all of those are good. Like they're really good for like as like dry snacks as well too.
Are you allowed? Like I was reading a little bit on it. That's why. And are you allowed to eat the seeds of it? Like actual seeds?
Not so like not eating the seeds. So like the seeds were I don't eat the seeds per se, but like apricot, you eat it. It's a fruit. The dates, I don't eat the seeds of the dates, but they're a really good source of iron and they have a ton of good health benefits. But no, I don't eat the seeds of apricot.
Okay.
So would you buy it down 50% year to date?
Do you?
Well, I was doing some research. There's like some are pretty good for you because the seeds in general are pretty good. You know, just eating seeds, fruits, vegetables, whatnot. But I didn't know which ones, right? So I'm like, well, I know some seeds can be pretty dangerous. But then I read up on that one. It said some like good stuff. Said it has a lot of like B17 in it or whatnot, like vitamins, like you get it from like organic. And being PA, I got farmers left and right around. So,
Hell yeah, you do.
I just run up. Yeah, so it's like that's the best part. I've yet to really. I'm dumb for not going there, but that's what I'm. So we have this a spot every Friday where it's like a farmers market opens up. That's where I'm starting. So it's like it's a bunch of like Amish and Mennonite people. For one, it's like not that crazy because they so much, you know what I mean? And at the same time, I saw or completely nothing. They just take it straight from the plant they're farmed and stick it to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're getting, there you go. Hey, Night Trader, Tesla push again, yup. Yeah, man, I'm just 100%, I'm glad you took the profit. I know it's like, oh, but I could have more, but at the same time, you can't complain to the game, man, $1,600 a day. Just due to the fact that you just gotta know, man, that, hey, this rip and profit, anything moments for this. And what if it didn't? What if you got in and it continued to push down to 210? Now you're like, okay, we just back to 212. Then you got a 208, 206, and then you're just like, okay, well now I'm back to break, So maybe you could have held under, I guess, but that was good. What's up, Charter Tree? Hope you're parenting, waiting for double top, 300 bones, baby. Congratulations, yo.
You know she most likely is printing. She be catching these tops like nothing.
I know, that is, Charlie, we don't even know if we see the double top right now, dude. I don't even think we. Oh, you're talking about the 2Ks, maybe.
180 miles to speed an hour in
that's what they say.
I've been there.
My eyes see these tops, but I don't see them.
I've been in a lot of fast cars.
The 428 push would have been actually the top one.
Okay, so Dow's reversing.
It's called Inside Truck. Premieres November
The only one that hasn't really made a new high is NASDAQ. So So we could be topping out here. Mhm.
5 minutes. Okay, that makes sense. Thank you, Garth. Yep, I see now. Yep, 5 minute double top. Coming into play, starting to come down. You can see it on the 1 minute with that singular
The
candle.
order book remains at highest
Yep.
level.
Drop. Charlie Queen saying it's gonna drop. Yeah, I'm not against it. I might. My only thing is, oh my.
There you go. Nice.
On
point. Okay, let's go below 3. Good so far.
I might say MES trade potentially, but basically I'm just gonna chop up with like
Because of their caution. Risk aversion right now.
Wow.
upwards of 420. I would have to see 427 break right now, guys, for me to get in on those.
I just want to find out,
That's right where that UOP is.
Jim, this rally in treasuries, we've got the 2-year now below 5%.
I'm gonna scale in short on NASDAQ.
Order filled.
Scaling.
Okay.
Yeah, on NQ.
You don't always see a Fed reaction.
But yeah.
Sometimes you see a reversal.
There you go.
with
Oh yeah.
maybe
Not bad. Had a nice double top right there.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
A tip of the hat to one particular billionaire, Bill Ackman did get that right in terms of.
Yeah, double top, ladies and
That's
gentlemen.
my issue.
One touch right here.
Just
The
wanna keep
953
the,
came right back up to the price of
what's
952.
But you know
Literally
what?
$1 in between the
They
money.
have every right
And
to
sold
be as-
$15,000 stock. So that's basically that is a double.
Yep. Oh, look at the Dow. Yes, baby.
YN.
Pretty good international, but there were other issues.
They talked about volatility.
I didn't like the outlook in New York.
Oh,
Order filled.
Too?
Huh?
Are you short on YN?
No, but I'm about to. I'm debating. I'm debating. Go NQ. Yes.
Order filled.
All right, I'm short. YM 33,537.
Results there.
See
That
S&P
stock
break
is
here.
a big
Let's
winner.
go.
I'd be up 16%. See what they say about
Up 560.
bond report because there's a lot of action here.
Underneath that view up underneath this 50 day.
Order filled.
Use 50 days. I need to see this go break so we feel confident. Also, overall on Q coming down past its 50 day and UOP breaking it. That's great. Love to see that actually.
Let's go. Go, baby. Drop it like it's hot. Drop
Getting
it.
in short here, maybe a little bit of an early entry, but still paying out. Wow. Wow, nice.
Let's
Just got an
go.
NQ to the downside.
Let's go.
Nice, bro.
Let's go.
Woo! Let's see this thing dump up the roof.
Come on. Come on.
Wow,
Beautiful.
overall, Q started to fall.
Mm-hmm. Come on.
Nice. Nice.
Very,
NQ
very.
overall dropping, selling off hard. If it breaks this low here of 90375, kind of what I'm looking at.
Come on.
S&P needs to go green to red off its VWAP. That's one of my main issues. That's it.
Copy, copy. That was
Oh
beautiful.
yeah, buddy. There it goes. Oh, it's so close, bro. S&P can just come down, hit me with like a 5-minute trap pattern, bro. It is gone. Payout confirmed. 1,000%, bro.
Order filled.
Let's go.
Charlie Queen, you gotta let us know how much you're up on that. I want to see that account, bro. Charlie Queen. Charlie Queen's been manifesting that payout coming in, man. She's doing a lot. She's been working on it, striving for it, and here it comes.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
Love it. I love to see you guys get paid out, man. Dude, that's so freaking awesome.
Best shit ever.
Yeah, right? Like, dude, they like, it's like, yo, thank you so much, bro. I'm getting paid out. It's like, bro, yes! It's like,
Mm-hmm.
alright, and Q, once you continue down here, you can break 14,900, bro. You're dumping, baby. You're dumping, baby.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
S&P's. S&P's riding. Why am I still in NQ here, ladies and gentlemen? Because if S&P does a little bit of a trap pattern, bro, it's gone. Yeah, buddy. Oh, hit me with the ES. Hit me with that S&P. Wow. 30-minute NQ long.
Yep, it is very, very overbought.
Is it NQ?
Everything, NQ, ES, Dow Jones, like they're all super overbought. Yeah, so we should see more of a downside. At least, like, we should see at least a nice 10-15 point drop.
Right. Should go back to 5. I like the 5 a lot better. Makes me feel a lot more confident. Yes, keep moving like it is right now. Oh yeah. TT, like 30-minute NQ red upper shadow. On the 30-minute, I checked it out. I didn't see it. If you mean like there's an upper shadow to the top side, yes, I see that. It's a double top right now. I'm just riding the slide there. That's why. And it's, I mean, yeah, dude. NQ overall, guys, it's coming down. Here's NQ overall coming down with nice red move, looking for it to break out low, touch 200. I think, guys. So, playing these points out, coming right back down to 900. We're going to see 900 break. It's so low. Low here is 900. Okay, 975. S&P coming from green to red, nice upper shadow on that. Want to see that break those lows though, and it's gone, guys. 49 next minute forms. Oh, dude, hit me with a trap pattern like no other. Oh, hit me with a trap pattern like no other, bro.
Order filled.
Adding to my NQ short.
Nice. Oh man, what a beauty, bro. What a beauty. If it can hit me with a trap pattern. Bro, that'd be so beautiful. Can't double bottom. That's it. I'll get on NQ overall. Guys, what you don't want to see, really don't want to see. You want to see this kind of end there, and the next candle dump, sell off it. So that's kind of what I want. Down that 200 day would be nice. Lower my position a little bit, maybe, or hold it out. It breaks 900. So you see how this thing's kind of rebounding off that view up, guys? Touch the view up, didn't really break it. Want to see it break. If you can get green or red here, dude, print city, bro. Print city, guys. Go at the price of, give me 1 second, I'll show you. Go to the price of 915, guys. 915. Oh, you guys can also see it right there.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Come on, break down. Yo, what?
Starting point, how much are you up throughout your accounts right now, man?
She probably up like 15, 20 racks.
Yeah, right, yo. If you're up that much, bro, you could literally, when you get that first payout, bro, I mean, you could just keep doing, what is it? Just keep that account. I don't know. What's your thoughts on that, Caesar?
What?
Instead of, with, like, risking, once you get your first payout, you know how you just have a dead stop. You no longer have that trailing stop.
Yeah, I would, well, because it's her first payout, like even if she's up like 15K on each account, depending on which account size she has, she can only take out a certain amount. For example, on a 300K account, the max you can take out for the first 3 months is 3,500 twice a month. So you're looking at about 7,000 and change that you can take out collectively for the month. So like you can take out between the 1st and the 5th, the 15th and the 20th of each month. So with that being said, and then if she has a 100K account, she can take out 2,500 twice a month, which means she can take out 5K overall, which it's good to leave a cushion in there. Huh? Yeah, so a 50K she can on a 50K she can only take out 2K twice a month, so that's 4,000 a month.
Okay, well there you go, Charles. So hallelujah to you. There you go. So like, I mean, hey, what I'm saying though is if you have a 50K there, is it worth waiting, like grabbing another, like not personal funds? Like let's say you got that 50K, you're funded 50K up to like 15 grand, right? And you only have like one of them. Well, let's say you get your first payout of 2,000, right? And now your debt stops at 50,000.
Order filled.
Like 13K up in there. Is it worth is it worth just grabbing another $2 account and just letting that money sit for the next like 3 months until you can like really trade it and cash out the fund, or should you continuously trade that and continuously rack it up, or is that more of a
Continue once you're able to get a first your first payout, definitely take it. So if she has a 50K, like I know yesterday or the other day in my chat, she was like, for the day she was up like 5K on that account, which she's past the threshold where she can withdraw. So even if she was up again, like even if she was up like 6 7K on that account, she can only withdraw 2,000, which would leave her with 55K in the account. So she has a $5,000 cushion. So that $5,000 cushion, continue building on that, so that way at the end of the month she can get another payout, right? So then if she even if she doesn't trade that account, if she just takes out 2 payouts of 4K, she'll still have like a 2 or a 3K cushion in that account, which she can continue to trade and then get other accounts and continue building. Like,
right?
but definitely I recommend getting a payout. Like I know like a lot of traders, they'll try to they'll get an account, they'll get funded, they'll build, but then they go and they try to get another account. It's like, yo, nah, get that payout first, because you getting that, like however much you can get on that first payout, sometimes like it'll recoup your initial investment plus some profits. So you do that.
Order filled.
Nice, let's go.
Nice. And two overall looks nice as well, man. That thing looks like it's jumping it.
Mm-hmm.
Move that red, baby. He moved that red ripper to the downside. Hit me with it. Do it, baby. Do it, baby. Come on, baby.
Come on. They're playing, man.
Carly and Sarah, does it reflect a consumer that's in better shape than we think, or is this just moves that you're making? What's the read through here from these results and your outlook on broader consumer behavior and spending?
Damn, they really testing.
That thing was green to red, bro.
We're on the precipice now of the busiest
If what goes green to red?
I have N2 overall, so it's like 5 tickers combined of N2, like the top 5. And if they just spikes to the downside, it keeps holding like it's like 1 bounce, 2 bounce, 3 bounce. So it essentially just moves with NQ really well, and that's kind of how I judge NQ a little bit. That was NQ.
Okay.
And yeah, dude. I mean, anytime this thing dumps, NQ just sort of sells.
Okay.
Pretty nice.
All right. Let me see. I'm being asked about the cushion. So all right. So here's the thing with Apex. All right, you guys gotta understand. There's slightly different rules from once you're funded. Okay. During the evaluation phase on a 50K account, you have a trailing drawdown, which is $2,500 from the highest account value, right? So if you take 50K and you make $1,000 today, right, that means tomorrow your trailing drawdown is $2,500 deducted from 51,000, versus when you start off at 50K, your drawdown is down to 47,500. Once you make that 1,000, now it becomes 48,500. Once you get funded, once you get a PA account, all right, you can build a cushion. All right, so you could build $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $5,000 cushion in that account. On a 50K account, 100K account, 300K account, as long as you don't allow the account to drop below 50,100, 100,000 and 100, 300,000 and 100, you are good. So if you run it up to 5K on a 50K account and then you lose $2,500, meaning you lose half of your profits, you still have that account. Versus on the evaluation phase, if you run it up to 52,000 and then let's say you drop down to 49,500, you would lose the account because it's 2,500 from the highest value. On the PA, it's different. So if you build a cushion, you are good to go. Build a cushion before you get your first payout. Once you're eligible for your first payout with a nice $1,000 or $2,000 cushion or even more, take the payout. Yep.
Yeah, no, I mean, I agree 100%. Yeah, you guys should be, that's the whole point, of it, right? They didn't pay us.
Yeah, bro, it's to get the payouts.
Stock is one of the biggest winners.
Hey, grab the payouts, ladies and gentlemen. Don't let that thing sit there. That's your money.
Hell yeah, bro.
Don't be greedy, man.
Yeah, bro, take that, bro. Like, I tell people, like, if you haven't gotten a payout and if you haven't paid yourself from trading, the day that you actually like are profitable and you pay yourself, like there's just something surreal that happens when you see that money hit your bank account and it's just like, oh shit, this is real, right? Because overall, like we don't really touch cash. Like everything is digital, this and the third. And then it's like right now, like, okay, you're trading essentially, it's like a game, but it's not really real until you have that money sitting in your bank account. And once you have it sitting in your bank account, it's like, oh damn, like I'm gonna start doing this more often. Like it just does something to you mentally. The feeling, I can't really describe the feeling, but everyone that like I've mentored and they've gotten funded and gotten their payouts, and a lot of them, they're like, yo, like I have a conversation with them and they're just like, yo, like this, like, you know, they were doing it, but they didn't like fully believe it. And then it's like, oh shit, like this is real. And it's like, yeah, bro, like this is real. Like you can make a ton of money from, you know what I'm saying, from this. And the fact of the matter is like, it's not your personal money that's at risk. It's all day. Give me that and twice. Mm-hmm.
And it's worth it, man.
Yeah, bro.
35%. I recommend everyone definitely get involved if you haven't yet, dude. We've been
Yep.
preaching it for a while, but
Yeah.
you know, I'm sure a lot of these guys know what's up. Sorry, man. Looking at my left chart this entire time, looking at NQ overall, if it just breaks that downtrend, guys. I mean, excuse me, this little wall here. I'll show you guys it. If it
At
breaks
least-
this right here, ladies and gentlemen, we flip and sell off, bro. We are so close to it.
Yeah.
1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touch, 4.
Yeah. And
How many times are we gonna touch this door?
yeah, it needs to break under 14,900. It's like, bro, break down, do your thing.
Yeah. It breaks that. So NQ overall, just wait and watch some green and red here, bro, and we are good.
Yep.
I still green and red here, though. S&P overall, not hoping, but S&P overall, not hoping.
No, not quite. But as long as they both continue to make lower highs on 15, 30 minute and 5 minute time frame, we should be good. But I mean, overall, as long as you're not like crazy over leverage, we should be good for the retracement.
Like, yeah, I still see this hit. NQ overall is still, you know, pulling to the downside here. A nice big green upper shadow here. If it goes green and red on this candle, I feel like that sell off coming in like right now, ladies and gentlemen. Like hit me with it right now, NQ. Hit me with that, baby.
Yeah, there we go. Come on.
Right there. Give me that little teeter totter, bro. Just let me see what it looks like underneath. Just give me that little teeter totter. Let me see what it's like.
Yeah. Like, come on, bro.
Nice big little upper. Oh, nice big upper shadow on the S&P 500, guys.
Yeah, let's
On the
go.
5 minute, guys. We're gonna 5 minutes.
Oh, here we come. Here we come.
Love cracking movements. Oh. There we go. Nice big red on the 5 minute. And
Come on. Oh, here we go. Come on, NQ. We need a nice 15 minute or 5 minute candle below 14,900. Damn, they testing
yes,
us.
we can get that. We can get that. Oh, it's so close.
No.
Just got my eyes on it. Oh, I pushed it, raced it, bro. It's going on at 200. It's about $2 off. Oh, one more. I think we did. Yeah, it's like that green and red. Okay, come down. Let's see it break here. Let's see it break here. Start to break a little bit here. If you're with it, if you're with that downside, so close, baby. Just touch that trend line. Let's see it break now.
She's playing.
Floating, baby. S&P 500.
Crushing earnings estimates as customers spent more and ordered more items. Today's big gains now taking the stock positive on the year. Check out Palantir, another winner, surging double digits. The company swinging to a profit in the third quarter. Palantir also expecting a profit in the current quarter, raising its outlook for the year. So making some progress there on profitability.
Very encouraging on Mondelez there and on Starbucks. Factory orders out just moments ago.
Yeah.
Rick Santelli has all the numbers for us. Rick?
Yes, Robert. Factory orders, these are September numbers. Expected to be up 2.3, up 2.8. That's the best since July of 2020. And if we look at X transportation, exactly as expected, up 0.8%. And the revision of last month, up 1/10 from 1.4 to 1.5, up 0.8 actually is the weakest just since June of this year. And if you look at durable good orders, 4.6. These are September final reads, so that replaced the 4.7 in the rearview mirror. That is the best since July of 2020. Now, if we look at transportation on durable goods, and also remember that this
Patiently
is
waiting, patiently waiting. Come on.
Becomes 0.5, pretty much as expected, so that's 0.4%. Now let's
Come
go to
on.
capital good orders, non-defense ex-aircraft, always a proxy for capital investment, up 0.5%, up 0.5%. That comps against last month when we were up 0.6. Prior to that, we were up 1.1, and that was the best since the end of 2021. Finally, we switch gears from new orders to shipments, -1/10. That's the weakest since July. And I do want to point out one thing very quickly here. If you look at factory orders and then take out transportation, headline numbers much stronger. That gives you an idea. Transportation boosted the headline. Same is true to some extent on durable goods, which moved from 4.6
just like that, guys. It's
4/10
good sell-off.
transportation.
It's done,
was
bro.
removed.
It's done.
Sarah,
Break
back
that
to
low,
you.
dude.
All right, Rick.
Give me 1 second, bro.
Of course, these stronger numbers. It all plays into the narrative, because what we got from Powell yesterday was he sounds satisfied with inflation coming down, and the market is taking it with them being done raising rates. I think that's why the rally and the celebration yesterday and today. But lets the door open if the data continues to come in hot and inflation does not keep coming down to target.
Well, that's my concern. 3.7% PCE. It's a long way to 2%, and a lot can go wrong between here and there. But I will agree with you. I was struck by how basically dovish he was. He basically let everybody know chances of another rate hike seem small. I think it's only 20% now.
20% for December.
And cutting starting in June, although he said we're not even talking about that. The market believes. So the market's positioned very dovishly right now. And my point is, it's a long way to 2% from 3.7%. But look at these numbers here, though. This rally that we're getting here in Treasuries. 10-year was 4.9 yesterday morning. It's 4.65 now. That's shocking move in 24 hours. By the way, this happened even before Powell was talking. In the morning, rates started moving down. The 2 years also below 5% right now. The S&P's up, 4.25% this week? We've had a big rally this week in the last 4 days, essentially. Did you see all this talk about the recession coming back or not back? So Powell said the staff has no recession. He reiterated this yesterday. Goodluck comes on, says we have a recession in early 2024. He believes that. One reason he thinks rates are coming down. And then did you see the Citi call today? A little bit perplexing. They have an overweight in equities. They changed their equity position to overweight, but then they said, oh, by the way, we think there's going to be a recession in the second quarter of 2024. So it's a tactical call. They said this could make things difficult for stocks. Tactical, folks, means it's a short-term call. We think that the market could go up in the next few months, but the recession is then going to impact the stock market. So you see all this confusion about whether we're going to have a recession or not is really sort of back on the table again.
Yeah, I mean, we're not getting recessionary type numbers at this point. I mean, we just got good moving factory orders. But it is notable, the Atlanta Fed, which everybody watches and puts out the forecast, and it'll be revised a lot between now and the fourth quarter numbers. But they came out, and it's going to be a big drop from the 4.9% growth we saw in the third quarter. So far, Atlanta Fed says around 1% growth. I mean, there's the GDP estimates, and you can just see the big line down, which is third quarter to fourth quarter. Not recession, but after yesterday's ISM came out weaker than expected, they are expecting a big step down of growth, and it jives with some of the commentary we've gotten from companies. The question is it going to put pressure on inflation? Bob, here's one of the, and there were a lot of good quotes from Powell yesterday, but here's one of the points where he talked about where rates go. Listen.
He touched it multiple times. Nice support breaking now. Nice support breaking now.
Order filled.
Breaking
We're
now.
not confident that we haven't. We're not confident that we have.
Oh, yes.
That is the way we're going to be going into these future meetings, is to be, just determining the extent of any additional further policy tightening that may be appropriate to return inflation to 2% over time.
So
That was when asked about ending rate hikes,
Right.
which is central bank speak for like, we could go either way.
Right, so that's, the markets are reflecting that uncertainty. So the good news is, the markets have come down, notably, so the markets are cheaper. The S&P PE ratio is much lower than it was a couple of months ago. Yields have stabilized, all that's good news. The VIX is low, and we're in a seasonally strong period, so that's good news. I think the bad news is, we can't figure out the geopolitical uncertainty. That just sort of overhangs. That's hard to parse, hard to figure out into the stock prices. Earnings estimates are coming down for the fourth quarter, quicker than they normally do. That's sort of
It's still playing.
noticeable,
Oh,
right
nice.
now. And the Fed needs below trend growth. We need to
Oh,
have
yo,
lower
yo.
numbers.
Oh, nice pullback.
And we're still not getting them. And the question is, how much more do we
Okay,
need to go down?
okay,
It's a
let's
long way
go.
to 2% from 3.7. So the market is reflecting this sort of balance of risks that are out there right now.
Well, I think the next two big tests are going to be Apple earnings after the bell and jobs report tomorrow. And if both are market
Let's
friendly,
go.
in other words, if we can see the bond market continue to rally,
Yeah.
not necessarily that there's a link with Apple, then,
There we go,
then
guys.
more
Lock up
people
like
might think this
15
rally
on
is
that.
for real.
The bar is a
Nice,
little higher.
nice.
2.25%. It's
Nice.
4 days we have moved. And so the bar is a little higher
Gentlemen,
for
what a
Apple to
wild
beat
one.
and Apple to
NQ is
move up
ugly
on the
with the
numbers
lower.
because of the
NQ
rally that
saved
we've
it.
had. And
I
even
think
for
we
the
got
jobs
in
report, of
about 3
course.
seconds.
180,000 is what's
Better
expected.
applause for
And
Darth
we're going to
Vader,
look
buddy.
for any sign
Yeah,
that rates
but
growth is
now we're
moderating too.
underneath
Traders
500.
adding to bets that the Fed is done raising rates. That's the story of the day. We'll start cutting by June of next year. Let's talk more about it with former Federal Reserve Vice Chair Donald Cohn. He joins us now. Do you think the Fed is done?
Might get back in with a smaller position.
I'm not so sure.
No. I don't know for Tesla contracts what it's gonna open up with. No, I don't know if any way to anticipate what price is gonna open up at, because mind you, Tesla starts trading from 4 a.m. A lot of equities from high net brokers are able to trade at 4 a.m. Eastern. So it's literally wake up 4 a.m. If your firm allows you to basically trade at that time, you can look to do to see, like, what the price is. But yeah, there's no real way to anticipate. Okay, let's go. Yeah.
Go to 885 coming down there it goes, guys. There it goes, guys. Nice drop for Rubric. What am I looking for now? Underneath this view up, I just want to see how low we can get. Underneath the view up on the S&P, we're underneath the auto trend line now on ES, continuing to spike down, guys. So now we have room to go sides down, only in
Order filled.
10 micros.
Order filled.
Let's go.
So as long as we hold underneath that view up. Nice pullback coming in, baby.
Mm-hmm.
You're printing? No, you're printing.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely printing.
Like, yeah, dude, oh my goodness. But I didn't see, man. NQ overall, man. Yeah, I don't know if you
Order filled.
All right, I just locked in a nice 2,500 on ES short. Let's go, baby. Yes, give me that. Give me this sauce. Yeah, buddy. I know while I was away, you guys heard order fill, right?
Yeah. I was like, what's Buddy doing? Was that your take profit?
Yeah, that was my take profit on NQ.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now we're underneath 49 numbers. How long would they go, guys? Underneath the view up on S&P makes me feel confident. Still pushing those lows. Nice, NQ overall. Oh, nice green to red there. Nice, baby. Hit me with it.
Let's go. Let's go. Down below. So yeah, Tesla on options. Yeah, definitely want to tap in at like 4 or 5 in the morning. And a lot of times the prices has to do with it. Ooh, let's go.
Waking up at 4 a.m. dude, it's crazy for a lot of people, but that's really what you gotta do, bro.
Yeah, I mean, only because regardless of how it opens up at 4 in the morning, like that doesn't mean that that's gonna be the price for the 9:30. You know what I mean? And again, we're gonna have either gap ups or gap downs depending on the interest, depending on news. Sometimes depending on what was it Elon, tweets overnight or something,
Right.
YouTube. As we had to break our roadmap for the rest of
Especially with
the
Tesla.
weight loss drive.
There's definitely been times, bro, that guy's tweeting something just to boost that stock. There's no way.
Mm-hmm.
There ain't no way, dude. I think about it. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's legal, but,
Not necessarily. To be honest, no. I mean, he's been accused of it, but it's like, yo, like him speaking his mind about it, whatever. Like there was one point, like he tweeted, like, I don't know why people paying this much for the company for the stock share, and then the shit ended up like it dropped, but then it rallied. Like I was like, yo,
he definitely had a game plan.
mm-hmm.
When he
Fact.
sold shares off to buy Twitter, that's when people were like, remember when that stock was going crazy to the downside?
Mm-hmm.
Like that thing was going crazy because everyone's like, oh, he's gonna leave Tesla for Twitter. He's gonna leave Tesla for Twitter, and like he was just selling shares because that's where he's the richest man in the world. But I mean, at the same time, bro.
Incorrect to that. Not the richest man in the world.
Well, okay, not okay. He's maybe the richest man in America. It depends.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, we could say maybe in America he's the richest man, but bro, there are Indians that are richer than Elon. There are Middle Eastern, bro. There are Middle Eastern individuals, families, matter of fact, that are richer than Elon. Like Elon's in the billions, they are in the trillions.
Yeah, and dude, I mean, oh man, dude, that's crazy, bro. You wanna know about something? I wonder if you could, bro, run up trading so much that, like, let's say you just never stop sizing up, bro. Think about that.
What?
Think about that. What if you just never stop sizing up? If you're trading literally, is that possible? You think?
If you what?
There's no cap. If you kept trading, like let's say you keep trading, could you run trading up to trillions of dollars? Do you think so? Like you could just keep trading and keep trading. Like there's nobody's telling you can't trade with billions of dollars.
No, but you would need leverage. Like you would need to have like one solid direction and a lot of things, line up with that for that to play out. And you would have to continuously add. Yeah, like you could so let's say you could make 100 grand off of like a 5K initial investment in options, right? And with volatility, and I say this because it was done with Tesla, when Tesla would like ended up running all the way to $1,000 a share. And then you could take a couple 100,000 and turn it into a couple million. You could take a couple million and turn into that. Like for you to run it up to a trillion, bro, like you would need at least like 500 billion.
Right. Well, that's what I'm saying. So let's say you start with like, I don't know, 100 million and you get it to that point somehow. So like, let's say you're fucking cracked or something. Technically, like theoretically, it's all theoretical.
Theoretically, you would need a lot of things to line up and fall into place for that to happen. Like you would need a ton of stuff to line up. You would need direction, trend, and you would need like something to move like dramatically, for that. Yeah. Cause even investors that do like long term, 3-5 year hold, like they're not making a couple trillion. Like they might make $1 billion, $2 billion, but that's it's about there.
Right. Yeah, because I was gonna say, bro, like I'm just saying, like they're not gonna like if you made like who's paying you? That's also my thought. If you make I don't know, let's say you made a trade like a couple $1 billion, right? And you run it up somehow, you get it like 500 billion. Yeah. How does that work for brokers? Do they have to pay you with their money? You know what I mean? Or they're just the ones like a stockbroker process, right? Like it's not.
Yeah. So essentially, like, I mean, you're taking it from the market, right? So if you buy a position or you sell a position and it goes out into the market, it's fulfilled. From that point on, if you end up winning the trade, you're taking that money from the market. So in outside of the US equity market, like if you go into the global market, like the currency, commodities and stuff like that, like you're talking like in currency wise, we're looking at a $5.7 trillion a day industry. That means every single day, $5.7 trillion is moving back and forth. So your win or loss is either taking or adding to that.
Okay, so that makes a lot more sense. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was gonna say, like, I'm pretty sure if it was like the brokerage companies have to pay you out.
Yeah, like yeah, so when you're trading equities, yeah, so essentially what you make, like if the broker keeps the trade within house, the money's coming from the broker. But if the broker sends your order out into the market, and it gets fulfilled, you're taking money from whoever, took that trade. So for example, let's say you short sell Tesla at 300 and Tesla drops down to 250, right? When you lock in that profit, you're either that money's either coming from the broker or it's coming from whoever took that trade in the market. Prime example of money being taken from brokers is when the meme craze was happening, right? Everyone was longing these particular meme stocks, and they were getting squeezed, and they were doing short squeezes, and brokers had to cover it. One in particular was actually keeping people from logging into their accounts and realizing those profits. And the broker in question is Robinhood. Anyone that brokered with Robinhood during the meme craze, they couldn't necessarily access their accounts to exit out of set positions, which was terrible.
Yeah, that's not good at all. That's actually really bad.
Order filled.
Yeah, I did hear about that.
Yep.
When people were trying to trade, or yeah, just gather. Oh my goodness, this much on GameStop or something. Can't even trade, bro.
Yep. Scaling back in short on ES at 4303. So I'm reshorting ES at 4303. Even is my entry, as you guys just heard. Yeah, so man.
All right, look at EA shares in the green. Strong results there. See Andrew Wilson joins us after this break. Stay with us.
I don't know, guys. So, ladies and gentlemen, do I switch the overlay to Christmas thing, or do I just go straight to? Do I go to turkey season? Oh yeah, I don't know if you ever want to hop on that teaser, but if you see my stream ever, you got that whole overlay stuff.
What was that?
Like the overlay stuff, like for OBS and stuff, to where like someone hits like subscribe on YouTube or like whatever it is on. I don't know how to look up the trade caster. I've been trying, bro. But yeah, someone like hits anything like that, you get like viewer counts, you can do all that stuff. It's pretty cool. You get like a bunch of alerts and stuff.
You already set that up?
Yeah, hold on. Let me show you this. Hold on.
Hold on. Let me tune into your stream real quick. Hold on.
Oh, I got you, buddy. I got you, buddy. So if I come here, I go.
Wait, hold on. I'm not in yet. One sec. Where's the buddy? Okay. Already with the festivities for
Oh, you like that?
Yeah.
I got the. Wait. There you go. You follow me, Jesus. Had that up for a little bit. Got Jack in the back. That's Jack. He's gonna be here for till Christmas. And that's somebody who wants to sign that bell, so I gotta adjust it. But anytime someone would subscribe on the YouTube or anything, this is what happens usually. So we're just chilling out, and it'll come up. Oh, Rana, new sub. Yeah.
The ghost thing?
Yeah. It comes up like that, and then you can do like whenever we get like the dono button in or something, whenever we get it in.
How the hell you do this?
It'll be like, oh.
So when someone subscribes, you get a notification?
Yeah, just like that. Yep. So like a notification will come up on and it's just like pink. It just comes up on the bottom with a little ghost guy. Like, Aaron, what?
How the hell you do that?
I got you, buddy. Yeah, it took me a little while to set up. It did take me a little while to set up. That, and then there's also, so like, hold on, you ready? And there's also like, here, I'll just go straight to it. But I have like intermission screens, so I got like the just haunting screen here. It's for spooky season. We're kind of out of spooky season now, but I got that. I got the stream starting, which is this right here, the countdown, and then I got the stream ending, which is Sprite's ending, and then the also be right back, taking a quick break. Boom, right back.
Dope.
Yeah, buddy. I mean, I got you, buddy. Don't worry about it. I got you. Set up. Where's the Christmas one? I know, bro. We're gonna sell the Christmas one. I'll put you on.
All right, appreciate that.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, it just gives you that little extra feel, and it makes everything a little more streamer like.
Copy that. Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah, buddy. So yeah, I'm looking, and yeah, you're right. I gotta look for the Christmas one. I don't know. These are the Christmas. These are the Christmas. These are not gonna be Christmas. I need a Christmas overlay.
Expectations. You said 14.5 million players. Can you just talk a
Let me
little bit
find
about
this,
just
guys.
the revenue
Yep.
opportunity you've seen making this transition from FIFA?
Yeah, the one I have right now.
At first, I don't know that we lost the relationship. I think we made a very conscious decision around rebranding to
There's no way they don't have Christmas.
with our partners globally. And what we really want to do is we want to be able to build more into the game. We want to be able to do more commercial partners, licensed partners around the world. We want to be able to move much more quickly with respect to the needs and motivations of our players.
So yeah, guys, just chilling out right now. Nothing too crazy.
I'm still in the re-entry short, so I did re-enter ES short at 43.03 even. See if we get another little drop.
Football fan platform for the world that can entertain 1 billion fans is that we're just getting started and the upside is exponential.
Okay, so we're seeing tons of growth, football club, seeing growth just across the company as well, growth in gaming industry as well. Big thing happening in gaming right now, Activision and Microsoft finally landed that deal, $69 billion acquisition. Where do you stand? Is EA a target now for M&A now that this deal is done? Are you feeling acquisitive? Where do you see the M&A landscape in gaming post-acquisition?
We're feeling really good about the industry. Earlier this week, I read an article that projected the industry would get to $300 billion in revenue by 2030 and nearly 4 billion. So when you think about this, the incredible talent that we have, the world-class IP that we have, the technology that we have, and a community of 700 million players well on its way to $1 billion. We think we're really well positioned to benefit disproportionately from that future. I think that Microsoft acquisition is a great thing. It means that one of the world's largest companies is going to continue to invest in our industry to help us grow the industry over time. As we think about our acquisition, certainly it's a big benefit of the world's leading interactive entertainment content. We feel really good.
Check this out.
Some of the opportunities for us to be included, let's look at those.
Oh, see, this is kind of cool. Okay, this is kind of cool. I kind of like this one.
Let's talk a little bit about consumer now. You talked about this in the call a little bit yesterday, just this idea that the gaming consumer might be different than your typical consumer as people are kind of tightening their budgets. It's still an entertainment property. Games are cheap, 60, 70, $80 a pop. Can you just talk a little bit about what you're seeing about consumer
Sorry, guys, I was just checking it out.
industry
Let's check it out here. Let me read some of these.
and where it's from?
There we go. That's the PNQ. Straight to Xmas, let's go. Yeah, buddy, we're the Christmas ones. We're getting there, man. We're getting there. What's the difference between me clicking on your stream from Tradecaster and being subscribed? Really nothing. When you subscribe on Tradecaster, you just get that notification when I do go live. Same thing with like Caesar, if you subscribe, you just know. So it's not like, oh, YB, I'm just not seeing your stream. I'm like an hour late. You know what I mean? It's like you know exactly when we go live. Maybe if you guys subscribe, well, at one point I might be able to send you guys emails, like personal emails. Maybe we'll be able to do that here soon. We're getting into it, and yeah, it just makes us feel a little bit better. Maybe people like give us a nice house, guys.
Everyone's obsessed with AI.
It's not the
Help us
crazy.
understand where AI kind of fits into gaming.
So yeah, like if you see my stream every day and you have no problem with it, that's good. But sometimes you don't catch the stream. Like I'm subscribed to Caesar because like I'm like, okay, well, so if Buddy goes live or something, I'm gonna check it out. But check it out, buddy, and then we're gonna get there and like, yeah, so I'm subscribed to that. Just popped over from Dex. How we living today, gang? Hey, what's up, Triple Bogey? We're chilling pretty good. We're doing pretty good today, man. Cannot complain. Yeah, it's been a good day. We've been chilling out. Yep. Subscribe, where's the notification? You get it when I go live. I got you, buddy. I got you. So you'll get it once I go live. So now I'm already live. It won't send it. But once I do go live, I got you.
I think that we'll see that as an expansion.
Damn, that was about to run the highs again.
Yeah, it's coming. It's a little bit choppy, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, there it goes. It's a little bit choppy. Alright, guys.
Damn, ES.
Oh my goodness.
Order filled.
Sheesh. What is it? Nah, I'm adding to my short.
Oh, okay. Hey, dude, that was a pop and a half, bro.
Facts. It's like, geez. 54 points on the day, my lord.
Order filled.
Cost average now is 4307.
Alright, guys, just taking a look at a couple different overlays. I'm gonna do that off stream though. We'll do that a little bit later. I do have one I'm gonna probably get in here. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, man, yeah, dude, I definitely think that this market is getting a little bit wild. It's a little bit choppy, not gonna lie. We did have a little bit of chop, but now that we're printing, we're up on the day, man. Cannot complain. So I'm 155 on this 150K. On this 150K, I got about 4K left on it, man. Got about 4K left.
Nice.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, we're getting there. And then I got this other 50K that from yesterday, which my game plan kind of worked out. Kind of. I guess. Worked good enough. I can't complain. So we'll go with that. I just got in too early. My game plan was super simple, but it got really complicated and it became a war. But imagine it trying to be just like a simple battle and me just come up from behind and sneak attack a guy, but then it turned out that he came up with like 15 different guys and now we're in a giant battle and Call of Duty matchup. Anyways, hey, new Call of Duty comes out today, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. At least campaign does. So there you guys go. There you guys go. You gaming off Caesar?
What is it? Nah, unfortunately I don't.
He's like, I play FIFA.
Nah, I used to play a while ago, like back in the day. I used to play games, but man, I haven't played those in a decade. Like I even tried playing Call of Duty and stuff like that, and even race games, bro. I get smoked. Like, so I'm just like, I'm not even gonna bother.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I'm like, I ain't.
Yeah, dude, no, the race game.
Yeah, and it's hard for me to stay still. So.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah.
What do you play?
Yeah, I'm trying. What's up?
I said, what do you play?
More or less, Call of Duty. More or less, I'm more or less just like your typical average male that just plays Call of Duty. Except I don't have an Xbox, of course. You know, but I got the PC. So.
Okay.
No, we're running it up. We're running up that.
Thanks very much. A nice broad-based rally this morning. Major averages are up more than 1% in every sector.
Long ago, but they're remaking all the models. So I don't even know like how much time to play these days, but yeah. But like, dude, they're remaking them all into like, so Modern Warfare 3 is not coming in. But the new one is kind of crazy. It's like super weird how they're doing it. So I'm not complaining. But yeah, the campaign comes out today, so I'll probably be running it up, seeing what's up with it, and yeah, I mean, yeah, dude, it should be fun. That and some like battle royale type stuff. But yeah, dude, for the longest time, bro, I recently like just now got back into it. I'd say like come like September, right? It's like, all right, man, I guess I'll stop partying and all that. You know, maybe I'll pick up a video game. You know, it's a lot cheaper and saves me a lot of time and energy. So,
Hell yeah.
I'm like, you know, whatever to keep me occupied. I'm like, let's go with it. But yeah, keep trading, bro. That is one thing we do. I love it. I mean, dude, I definitely, you know, working on your health is really good as well. You know, the free time, you know, we do get, obviously working out, eating right. And yeah, that's a great thing. I need to write down. I'm gonna make a list of things I need to grab when I go to the farmer's market Friday. You know, so we'll see. Yes, because you know, nothing wrong with some of the food around here, but yeah, Walmart. I feel like they add a lot of stuff into like the good food there.
Okay.
Yeah, like they just add like I don't know, whatever pesticide, steroids,
Preservatives.
Yeah, but yeah, so it's like you're eating healthy, which is good, but at the same time, it's still not the best, right? It's like still not the best for you, and it's low key like the Amish around here, like dude, they have really good prices for all their stuff, so I can grab like 10 bucks, you know what I mean, for the exact same price. So it's like, so I can grab the crazy now.
That's what's up.
You know what? NQ popped good once it got above all all those lower wicks in the 2-minute chart that I was struggling to crack a little bit of. Yeah, and now we're coming right back down. There it goes, right above 19. My stop loss on an NQ right now would be 1950, guys. If it broke above that and started to hold, because that's a little double top that came down. Right, that was a nice double top. I started trading this year, so I haven't experienced the Shannon trading vibes yet. I'm pumped. I guess it's turkey season first, bro. I'm excited, man. I'm excited, dude. This is gonna be so fun, dude. I don't want to skip over turkey season. You're right. You guys are right. I don't want to skip over turkey season because that's a big deal too, man. All right. For all of us food enthusiasts out there, Caesar himself, bro, he eating good.
Hell yeah. I look forward to that, bro. I look forward to that.
Yeah, dude. So, yeah, we're very excited that get a little turkey, little football game. I'm hopping in for sure. Yeah, buddy, Corbin, bro, you better be ready, dude. You know, I thought it's out already. I thought it was like, nope, comes out today, baby. So for all of you guys running it up, I think it comes out in an hour or two, actually.
Oh, word?
Yeah, man, love it. Yeah, the campaign comes out. Yeah. According to my take, but turkey is trash. Are you crazy, bro? Gotta be crazy, dude. You never had a good turkey then, man. It can't be like a dry turkey. It gotta be like cooked. They gotta sit out for like 8 hours, dude. You gotta really put time into that turkey.
Yo, you ever had deep fried?
Deep fried turkey?
Yeah, bro. Like they put it in this like deep frying pan, bro. Oh my goodness.
That sounds really good, bro. What? Like a turkey leg?
No, the whole turkey. Like there's like a frying pot. Like yeah, that like they just put in it. Yo, deep fry that thing, bro. So succulent and juicy, bro.
Yeah, maybe, yo. Okay. Maybe I'll have to do that this year. Maybe I'll be like, yo, all right, listen, hear me out. It's gonna be normal turkey with stuffing.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, all right. Yeah, it's like having deep fried ice cream. Dude, it's like the weirdest thing.
Right? Like yo, you deep fry ice cream, bro. Like it's dope. It's really good.
Yeah. It's pretty good. So check it out, guys. All right, deep fry your turkey this year. It's like it's good. I'm not really chef at the turkey bomb. I do it like 5 different ways. Cooked it all night, deep fried, injected. Just not a fan. Dude, I think you know, man. There's just no way, dude. Like, how do you just not like watching football? You can turkey in, just chill out. You know what I mean? Just sit in that quiet. You know.
He's probably like, which football? He's like, are you talking American football or are you talking European football? Because you know what I mean.
Either or. It's whatever you're feeling, man. I mean, usually that American football, but you know, I guess football is still okay. I realize, but it's still FUT, right? FUT, you know,
semiconductors, parts of the market that really will be, over the next 10 years for leaders. So really a lot of interesting opportunities.
YB, you haven't seen all the videos of people blowing up turkeys and that's a fire with deep fried turkeys? No, I not. That would probably so. I mean, maybe I'll check it out.
Shares of MicroStrategy more than 200%.
Oh, maybe it's because, okay, apparently they stick them in the dangers of deep frying turkey and why it explodes. Apparently it's because it's frozen. Apparently you're not supposed to stick a frozen turkey in an oven. Who knew?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, that looks so good. Oh my goodness. Yeah, bro. I think I might have to hop on this.
Damn.
He's got a YouTube video called How to Deep Fry a Turkey Without Blowing the House Up. Let's check it out. You're gonna say water and oil don't mix. Yeah, well, that's valid point. Valid point. Okay, let's look it up. Deep fry. It never blew up on you, Susan?
I wasn't the one that did it. My friend's dad, like he's from Atlanta. The first time I had it, like he made it. So yeah, so I wouldn't do that. Hell no.
Right. Okay, let's see this video. Okay, let's see. Oh my goodness, that's loud. Oh man. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's gonna blow up. Oh my goodness, that's so loud.
Jeez Louise.
Upside down trap pattern because it just happened on NQ. Yes, actually there is. Yes, that's quite literally what it's called. Oh my goodness. Here, take a look. Actually, NQ. Yes, that's literally what I call it. It's just a trap pattern, but to the other side. That's all it is. So when you see a normal trap pattern, just reverse it. See how right here, red candle followed by tiny green followed by red, pink, cello, green candle followed by tiny red followed by green, pink, boom, up. Yeah. No, definitely. Yep, same thing.
Disrespectful.
Imagine that happening to your turkey, guys. Imagine that happening in your house, dude. Yeah, ladies. Oh my ES, bro.
Yeah.
What is going on?
They're trying to squeeze.
Right?
Bro, 60 points.
That is crazy, bro. That is insane.
Even more bullish on the
So
digital
Thanksgiving turkey, right, bro? Right? Yep. Disrespectful Thanksgiving turkey. Yeah. Evil, dog.
Executive Chairman Michael Taylor, along with our own Morgan Brennan. Michael, it's always good to have you. So, you don't think you have enough
I'll be 428.88. All right, we got like I think 11 o'clock to start this up. I don't know about you.
Yeah, well, whenever the London's close, so London's close is going to be closer to noon for us because they're an hour behind. They went an hour back, so, and our time hasn't gone back yet. So right now it's 2:42, so we have one more hour. We have an hour and change to go before London closes.
All right, well, there you go.
So let's see if we start unwinding.
Right. Wind it a little
Mm-hmm.
overshadowed, or any kind of fundamental business gets overshadowed by just being a proxy for Bitcoin?
We're really excited about our partnership with Microsoft and AI. We're the first BI company to put AI into our and it provides great artificial intelligence boost to our business, intelligence business. We're going to use it to grow the business by acquiring new customers, and also it's accelerating cloud adoption within our customer base.
Yeah, Michael, it's Morgan, and of course that business also helps enable you to buy more Bitcoin. The fact that we have seen Bitcoin rally as strongly as it has over the past month, I mean, the SEC seems likely to approve a spot Bitcoin ETF after that key court loss. Does the introduction of an ETF help or hurt investor appetite for MicroStrategy specifically?
Well, I think it's going to help. It's going to accelerate adoption, and it's also going to accelerate institutional awareness and education efforts of Wall Street to teach the 99% of the industry that know about Bitcoin. MicroStrategy is a differentiated offering. I think spot Bitcoin ETF
A what?
is a great thing for investors. We don't charge a fee. We use intelligent leverage.
A Saratoga? Uh-huh. Oh, okay, 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 cool, cool.
Sounds like you think MicroStrategy as a stock is going to continue to command a Bitcoin-related premium then.
Well, if you're not charging a fee and you're
Copy
generating
that.
a premium and you're holding it over the long term, then one would think that it'll be valued at a premium versus the underlying asset.
Michael, Bob Pisani here. Bitcoin is going to be having a halving next year. That's a rare event. What happens when that occurs, and any effect that will have on Bitcoin's price?
Most of the natural sellers of Bitcoin in the market right now are Bitcoin miners, and they have to sell to pay their electricity bill and costs to retire their debt. That's about $1 billion a month worth of selling into the market. The protocol forces that to be cut in half as of about next April, late April. So you're going to see $12 billion in natural selling per year, $6 billion in natural selling a year. At the same time as things like spot Bitcoin ETFs increase the demand for Bitcoin. So that's why all of us are fairly bullish over the next 12 months. Demand's going to increase, supply is going to contract, and this is fairly unprecedented in the history of Wall Street.
Just to follow up on the Bitcoin ETF, can you sort of give us a sense of when you think, presumably you think the SEC is going to be forced to approve this? Can you give us a time scale on when this might happen?
Well, I think the Bloomberg analysts that cover this, they're of the opinion that it's highly likely to happen by early January. I think it'll happen when it happens. But long term, I guess the most important point to be made is institutions are adopting Bitcoin. It's highly likely that it will happen, if not by first quarter of next year, at some point in the coming 12 months. And we know the halving is coming. So if you've got a 12-month to 48-month time horizon, this is a pretty ideal entry point into the asset.
Michael, I want to ask you about another regulatory change that's afoot. The Financial Accounting Standards Board voted unanimously to adopt a new standard that's going to require businesses to use fair value accounting for Bitcoin and other crypto assets. This could be meaningful for MicroStrategy. You just reported a loss, an impairment loss, tied to Bitcoin in your earnings last night. I think that number has now ballooned to more than $2 billion in impairment losses since you started holding Bitcoin on your balance sheet. Expecting more guidelines before the end of this year and then an implementation in 2025. What does this mean for MicroStrategy? What does this mean for companies more broadly? Does it make it more attractive to start to hold Bitcoin?
Long term, this is going to open the door for corporations to adopt Bitcoin as a treasury asset and create shareholder value with their balance sheets. I mean, the big dilemma in the market today is the Magnificent Seven. 7 companies are generating all the shareholder returns, and 7,000 companies are struggling to create shareholder value. MicroStrategy's secret is we're leveraging our balance sheet as well as our P&L. We've got more than $5 billion of assets on our balance sheet, and Bitcoin is growing at 3 or 4 times the cost of capital. So imagine what happens if other companies are able to use their balance sheets as assets instead of liabilities. Right now, the existing accounting, it favors using credit and sovereign debt, and the after-tax yield of credit isn't keeping up with the cost of capital, and the result is most corporations pursue dilutive strategies of acquisition, share buybacks, dividends, which are taxable, and they can't really hold billions and billions of dollars of capital and beat the cost of capital and generate shareholder returns. So this FASB accounting allows you to mark up and down the asset. It allows you to recognize investor gains.
So right now it's
You know,
just
if
going to
Berkshire
be a
Hathaway
matter
didn't have
of
it wouldn't be a winning
waiting
stock, but it's
for
not
signs
practical for
of a
1,000
pop
companies to hold Apple
out
stock as a treasury reserve asset.
to
It is
add
practical
to
for them
the
to start buying
short.
Bitcoin, and FASB
Damn.
accounting opens the door for that.
Ah,
So, you
Tesla,
know,
what
they're
a
just,
miss.
I know you're not a stranger to some of the Bitcoin
Nvidia,
criticism,
what a
but like
miss.
even lately, we're seeing Sam Bankman-Fried
Yeah,
Sam Bankman-Fried on trial
right now we're coming back
for
up.
fraud.
We can't
Of
break
course,
that.
you're seeing
It might take another
Israel
course.
cracking down on some Binance
It's not
accounts
reacting the
related to
same as yes,
Hamas. I
and
mean, there are
SVB
still
reacting differently.
bad and dark
If you take a look at
applications
NQ in the 5
of
minute, you can kind
this
of see that a little bit.
cryptocurrency. And I wonder if you just think institutional investors are done. They think of it as a method for terrorist financing or just for fraud.
I think that the liabilities are the early crypto cowboys, the crypto tokens, the unregistered securities, the unreliable crypto custodians. For the industry to move to the next level, we need to migrate to adult supervision. We're going to need big banks to become the crypto custodians. We're going to need Wall Street to take a role, and we need to rationalize away from the 100,000 crypto.
So we've hit the 200 EMA on the 4-hour time frame.
To Bitcoin.
Take a look at the
Bitcoin
daily.
is
Daily,
an
we're
asset without
approaching
an
a
issue. It
trend
is the
line.
one universally recognized protocol that's a commodity in the space. So when banks on Wall Street and responsible custodians are managing Bitcoin and the industry takes its eyes away from all
We already
the shiny
we already at the
tokens that have
200 EMA
distracted and
on
demolished
ES
value,
on
I
a
think
4-hour
the
time
industry
frame.
moves to the next level and we can
We're slightly above it, and then on the daily we're approaching a trend line that I drew on the daily time frame. One, two, yeah.
Yeah, that's going all the way back from what is that? That's almost
That's from 626 and then 818 and then 925. So it goes all the way back to June.
Oh, okay, I got you. There we go. Okay, hold on, let me go back. I see which one you're talking. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think my auto turned that into it.
Ugh.
Want to say that one right there?
Yeah, this is really gonna be a this is gonna be an end of the day fade.
Yeah, coming up with a 429 now. Crazy, bro. And NQ now breaking above 50.
Yep.
I had this. Yeah, this is crazy. I don't. Let me check out NQ as well before I do anything here. To happen, that means that a lot of blue chips have to be chopping, or just undecisive, essentially. Like some are going up, some are going down. Right, like right here's Nvidia sideways. Meta had a nice drop, but now moving a little bit of uptrend sideways. Microsoft had a nice drop, and now moving up. Apple's just been moving up to the top side. Let's take a look at Tesla. Tesla is moving up, ripping up. Okay, so that's kind of why we're in a little bit of an uptrend. But as you guys see, overall, it's definitely that sideways action that's gonna get you. So if you guys are trading right now, dude, we had that morning move, man, and this is really how the market's been. I mean, it's kind of hard to trade this right here. I don't know about you guys, but
Yeah.
I think it's
Till Friday, the London close is gonna be noon our time. On Sunday, our time goes back, and then it'll be back to 11. Oh man, they squeezing this shit hard.
if we hold 429, I might enter in a long. Entering in a long 10 might close to the top side on my 150. See, no, I'm just gonna push it back up. Leave like $400 on it, and then I'll be out. See if we're gonna get it up to the top trend line.
Mm-hmm.
You see, XQ overall continue to spike up root. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, my main trade though was earlier today. Oh, look at that thing rip. Oh yeah, ladies and gentlemen, some piece going, bro. Wow. Wait for ES to come up to its 50 days, which is at the price of 4,343.
And welcome back. Ferrari raising its guidance after a huge profit jump in the quarter, and shares are riding higher on the news. Robert Frank has been tracking the action and going deeper into the latest numbers. Good to see you, Robert.
Yeah,
Good to see
Why
you.
not mine?
Good
Order
morning.
filled.
4% today. Ferrari's market cap now at $60 billion. That's 50% higher than either Ford or GM. Profits were up 46%, sales up 24%. Deliveries were up only 9%. So the real
So I can see this
profit
coming up to
engine
like
right now for
429.50
Ferrari
in this
are
candle.
these limited edition cars. So that's the 7-figure, really special cars. And
Triple bogey,
customization.
triple bogey.
That's where customers can choose
I
their
mean,
own paint
funny
colors
like
and
golf,
fabrics.
too.
All of that helping to give those profit margins
Oh my
of over
golf, I like golf.
26% for Ferrari. Now,
Golf
what
is
investors really liked about this investor call and the guidance was that 2023 guidance. Ferrari raising both sales.
So
and
why'd you get in?
profit
What's going to be your
guidance
exit?
for
My exit's going to be back
2023.
underneath the
CEO
price of 50.
saying
And don't want to see this bottom and
the order
close below
book
50 yet.
remains at the highest level across all geographies and across all models
We'll
covering
be
the
getting out.
entire
Like I said, I don't have
2025.
a crazy amount of
So
wiggle
that
room on this
means
account.
Ferrari is sold
This is
out
the
at
account from
least for
yesterday
the
that
next 2 years.
I'll say
Interestingly,
50 in a way. It
hybrid
was kind of
cars
weird.
now sold
I will load
combustion
up some
engines
more
for the first
50K
time
accounts. So
ever at
with the
Ferrari.
sales still going on,
Media
guys.
saying
You guys,
they now
let's
actually
load
have
this
a
up.
prototype
Hey, YB,
for
how
the
many
first
days do I have left to
all-EV
fill?
Ferrari that's going to be launched
Guys, you guys
at
got
the
5
end of
days left, please.
2025.
90%
As
off.
far
This
as
is like
raising
the
Sarah
most they
Douglas
ever do.
support, you
Alright,
Media
they
saying
never do, I mean,
clearly,
anything more than
quote,
90%.
we need to keep improving.
They came out with a
the
99%
goals of
sale,
raising
bro. Someone let
Ferrari
me know.
grow very
Yeah.
strong.
I'll
Revenue
load up
in
on
that
stop.
segment up more than 10%.
Yeah, the most they've done is 90%. They do it yeah.
They do it a lot.
At major points they have
Mexico City. They get the pole position, they just can't keep it through the race.
But it's a
like so far this year. I want to say they've probably done it a total of like 4 times.
customization, limited cars.
Okay, well, almost at the end of the year, so.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure once this expires, like they'll probably extend it for like another 2 weeks, and then they might do it again for for Christmas.
They're just immune to a lot of
They
these
came out with
cycles.
not. I don't know. Would they make more money on the 90% off or the 99%?
They really do make money. Like the 90% off, bro. Like they really do make money because, so like even though you pay that monthly reoccurring fee, you're getting a 90% discount, but they still make money on the activation fees. So people, so it's like, okay, you buy an account. So let's say you buy 3 100K accounts, right? You get that 90% discount. Then you trade it, you pass it. Once you pass it, and then it's like, okay, you're going to the activation fee. The activation fee is like 200 something, right? So it's like you're gonna pay because it's like, yo, you just did all this work, you passed it. So it's like, all right, boom. And then you trade. Sometimes you might get people might get overzealous. A trader might get overzealous or overconfident. Not maintaining the same risk to reward ratio, or just starting to do things that they weren't doing before on the evaluation, and then they blow it. So it's like, and the thing with Apex is like, regardless of however much you make in the account, you have a cap, right? So on a 50K account, you have a cap of 2K twice a month, which means your max. So even if you made $20,000 for the month of November, you could only take out 4,000, right? And then at some point, like if you give individuals long enough time, if they don't have good risk to reward management and stuff like that, they end up losing the account.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm personally advocate of that. I've done that time and time. I've done that since but yeah, it's just like you get it, and then it's like something goes wrong, and then you think, okay, that's the right thing to happen. Getting that motion, and the activation fee, the more I think about it, you're kind of right, bro. That is where they make their money, dude.
Oh yeah, 100%. So yep. So they do not mind. Hell, I would do it too.
Yeah, right. Bro, I would say dude. How's your profit going, bro?
It's going good, man. We've had several payouts. We had a nice, massive 17K payout, and and again, the difference between forex brokerages and futures brokerages, like on the forex side, it's like you can take out the whole thing. So if you made 20,000 this month, you're getting 85 or 80% of it, right? And plus you get the reimbursement of the fee that you paid for the challenge. So imagine Apex, like, okay, we pay that monthly subscription fee, right, where we get the 90% discount, and then upon our first payout, we get our 80 or 90% of our payout plus the activation fee. That would be dope. But it's different parameters, so that's how that looks like.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, that's actually it's interesting. Yeah, you still got that going, bro. That's good.
Yeah,
people are getting paid out, bro. Especially through your prop firm, bro.
Yeah.
And,
So
So do you guys get to do the same thing that what is it that like Apex does? Like, and obviously all traders know about it. Like, you just attach accounts to theirs, and then obviously you make more money too. I mean, all of you got to.
So it takes time to determine if a trader is profitable before essentially giving them access to like actual capital. So essentially, like, the people that are getting paid out, like, it's out of pocket until they've proven that they're consistent, which is what Apex, pretty much every firm does that, to be honest. Every firm is like, for the first few months, like, you're essentially, the firm is covering those payouts until you show that you're consistent enough, and then they A book you. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's good to know. Okay, so that is true. That is how that works. I mean, I assume that's how you guys are doing it. I mean, there's no point not. I mean, everyone's they're getting paid out. That's what a lot of people don't understand. I remember there was that whole shenanigan with like, oh, prop firms are fake and everything. It's like, well, I mean, I still got my money. It's like just because the account isn't real money doesn't mean anything. It's like just because the account, like, you still are getting paid out. So like, for them, it's losing for prop, like the owners of the prop firms. They're the ones that are losing the money. While you guys are the ones that are still making money. Like, it's no different. Maybe 4 or 5 months in, maybe they'll like switch your account to whatever you're at, so real account, and that's it. They know you're profitable, but there's no real difference. Like, it's just you guys, the prop firm owners are the ones that actually are taking out. So I remember there was a whole big shenanigan with that, and I remember it was on TikTok stuff, and everyone in the comments was like, I thought everyone knew this. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I thought everyone knew this.
Well, nah, most people, they don't know. And yes, you have, there are, I'll say, like, I've said this before and I'll say it again. In every part of life, you are gonna have scammers. You are gonna have people that are not gonna give people their dues. Like, there's a ton of forex funding firms that did not pay out their people. Like, someone that had like a big payout, they found reasons not to pay them out, right? So that comes down to ethics and character, right? So if the firm that you decide to go with, if at some point you have a massive payout and they're like, oh, well, you didn't follow the consistency rule, boom, so they don't pay you. Or they'll be like, oh, well, you were trading off of this IP address and this has been your recorded IP address, boom, we're not going to pay you. So a lot of firms, a lot of times, like, they'll find reasons to not pay you. And for us, it's like that's not even an option. Like if we have to bite the bullet and pay, like we're gonna pay, and we've been continuously paying. The person that actually got that 17 K payout, they've already blown their account.
No way.
Yeah, bro. Like, you know what I mean? So, and this is where I say, like, for the firms, if we act like, if you actually give someone access to capital and then they blow it, it's like they continuously blow. It's like, damn, the firm is gonna end up going under. That's why, like, initially, at least for the first 3 months, it takes time to see, like, okay, who's consistent, who has a good risk to reward management. Once you find someone that is consistently making payouts, demonstrating good risk to reward ratio, those are the people that end up getting a book, because now when they make money and they're getting that payout, it's no longer coming from the firm's pocket, but initially it's coming from the firm.
It's in line with the historical averages. Right. More companies lower guidance than raise guidance. How can you blame them given the uncertainty out here?
50K now. All right, guys. So we got one 50, another one. So we're good to go, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, that's great.
So I think
more or less. I don't know. And I think that's the thing. Like, that's crazy there. So when you guys run it up though, so you guys have that daily going on, obviously, 12% straight. Awesome. That's exactly what. Yeah, that's all true. One is that daily drawdown. What is it? Do you guys have a trailing drawdown?
No, we have a solid percentage drawdown. So we're one of the only firms that on our 2 phase challenges, we for phase 1 we have no daily drawdown. It's just the max overall drawdown. But then once you get to the funded account, the funded account does have a daily drawdown. So it's basically giving people more opportunity or a better chance to get funded, right? Because once you get funded, we don't have any consistency rule, because we understand that, today could be a nice massive movement in the market. The next 2 days it could be consolidation, and you went from making $2,000 or $3,000 to only making $500. Right? A lot of firms, they have that. Like if you make $2,000 today, like tomorrow you need to make something similar to that. So let's say you make $5,000 today, tomorrow you only make 500. They're gonna be like, no consistency, you don't get paid out, or they pay you out only half. Yeah, bro. Like there's a lot to it. Just like when it comes down to selecting what brokerage you're gonna use. A lot of brokers have pros and they have cons to them, right? So you need to do a deep dive and really look at this firm and make sure, like, okay, if I trade with this firm, what are their pros, what are their cons? Can I hold positions over the weekend, or can I trade this asset class? Can I trade that asset class, right? And then, upon what your desired goal is, then, you make the decision and you move forward.
Zero interest rates, and they may not be
Thank you.
I mean, these properties, Apex isn't bad for futures.
No, I love them, bro. Like they've been good to me, bro.
Yeah, right.
They've been good to me. I have no complaints.
Yeah, bro. I man. Apex is not bad. I just take profits. It's not bad either. I like Apex on the 150Ks and the 50Ks a little bit more than I do.
You like the drawdown. It's the same thing. The rules from, well, I mean, I've never traded 25K, so I wouldn't know, but their rules, I think, it's pretty the same all across the asset classes. It's just a matter of how much of a wiggle room do you want, right? On a 50K, what your trailing drawdown is 2,500. On 100K, I believe it's like 2,750. On a 300K, it's 7,500, right? Trailing drawdown. So it varies to, your trading style. Because here's the thing, you have to understand your trading style, your personality, and stuff like that. Like I had like one of my students, he had copped a couple of 50Ks, but then he blew, and I'm like, the reason you blew is because you need a bigger trailing drawdown. So you should be doing like the 100, well, actually the 150 or 200 or 300K accounts, because now you have at least, you have close to a 10K trailing drawdown, which is what you need based off of, the scaling in and scaling out and stuff like that. And then for people that like want to hold overnight, pretty much every futures funding firm, you're not going to be able to hold overnight. So what you do is you day trade, you get some payouts, you take that money, you open up your own individual account with a broker, and again, it could be with TradeOvate or Ninja Trader, and then you trade that sucker. And then if you want to hold a position overnight, by all means you can. But just know that the margin, like during the day for TradeOvate and Ninja Trader, the margin requirements for you to trade ES is like 500, right? And then for the evening, it increases from, let's say, 500 to like 2,000. So now if you only have a 5K account and you have 2 positions open on ES, you're gonna have to close one of them. I mean, so yeah. Nope.
Yeah, no, 100%. And holding overnight, that is something true. What is it? I mean, I held over on Apex. So you mean just holding it for hours upon hours, right?
Pardon?
You mean holding it for hours upon hours? So like yesterday when I logged off, I held what is it? I held 2 micros and they didn't nothing happen. Is that because of the rules Apex had?
They didn't close you out?
No. I don't think so.
Is that your funded? Was that like a personal account, or because
no, the evaluation. I'm pretty sure maybe my take profit hit before it, but
yeah, because usually by 4:59, if you have any positions open, they close it. It'll
immediately close it.
Yeah, it immediately closes. So whether you're in a loss or profit, it'll close that position out. Like they don't allow you to hold positions past 4:59 p.m.
Yeah, because I had a stop loss placed already, but then it continued to obviously pick up and everything. So I decided to what is it? Not cut the fish, but just let it rock over.
Yeah. So if you check,
I mean, I looked
yeah, if you check overnight, like at 6 p.m., that position was most likely closed at 4:59 p.m.
Right. Okay. Oh, there we go.
Yes, sir. Damn. Okay. 40 minutes before, was it 15 minutes before London closes? Let's see if we finally get this decent retracement.
Yep, but no, I'm with you there, buddy. Yeah, I definitely think this is gonna be a bit of a slow day, though, bro. Like,
For
we're
now.
gonna go right back into maybe a little bit. I don't know. It's really a big consolidation. It's just been a nice uplift.
Yeah.
Pushing. But it's hard to like get in when it continues to do that because you don't know what happens, right?
Yeah, I don't trust the long anymore. After this move, it's like I'm more interested in a pullback, and I would honestly, if we could pull back and maybe hold 42.64, but based on this movement and the fact that we have this gap to fill at 41.36, it's like, bruh, over 100-point movement without any real significant pullback. I'm pretty sure we'll get a decent pullback before the end of the day. So
yeah, I'm with it. Believe it. Yeah, I definitely think that this it's gonna come in hard. So chilling out. Spot about to drop. Dude, Forbes, You're not wrong. I mean, we're coming down here. The only thing is like I need to see it below almost 4.9, and I might be a little more confident. But also at the same time, just like Caesar was saying, what we have one. So London sets to close is gonna be around 12.
Yeah. So London close is gonna be at 12 p.m. Normally it's 11 a.m. But because their time went back last week, well on Sunday, and ours didn't. Ours goes back this Sunday, so which is annoying to be honest. Like it's like why you guys gotta keep changing the time?
Right. Yep. Crazy. Just change
Yeah, bro.
get his theories there. Start calling people it. So how they change time twice a year? Oh yeah. Huh? So what we set clocks back an hour on Sunday.
Yep. On Sunday we'll set time back, which then it'll put us back to being 5 hours behind London.
Okay. Oh, there we go. Yeah, guys, I might take one more position here, or maybe just like basically one ES mini. If it wants to hold below 428. That's really it, guys. I mean, it's gonna be it for me after this. Let me see this here. That's the hold underneath. I almost want to see this 5-minute close underneath. How much time do we have left? 2 minutes? You got that 50-day right there. It's been riding all day. Yup. Charlie Green saying chops in your 55 EMA broke on 4 hours. If we break the high, we can see some news again. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, we would have to like say break the highs 17 to 22. I'm not gonna miss that. Coming down to 80s now. If we break 80, and I want to see this 50 break right here. We go. 55 EMA broke on 4 hours. Break. I want to see this come back. I want to see this candle.
In the courtroom, there is no court tomorrow, guys, but we could be on verdict watch as soon as this afternoon. Back to you. So now that you've heard it all, okay, what were some of the biggest revelations or bombshells that came out?
There we go.
So some of the biggest bombshells were what Bankman-Fried knew, at least according to the prosecution. Things like
there we go.
Data, which shows him interactions with certain documents, and then he opened financial statements that showed multi-billion-dollar
we want to see maybe a little bit of pullback to top, back like 80.
Interviews with CNBC and others, and tweeting out certain statements that.
There you go. Beautiful. Keep it going, baby.
Alright, let the sink off there. That is crazy. That's had a 40-cent drop, dude. And
there you go.
Oh,
there you go. Come on.
Order filled.
Locking in some profits. Let's go.
What just happened?
I don't know. Don't care, but give it to me.
What just happened, bro? What am I looking at? Bro, keep that up, S&P. You want to keep the smoke up. Keep it up, baby.
Come on. Let's go, baby. Keep it going. Ow. Ow.
Order filled.
Scaling in short on NQ. Come on, baby. Ah, you thought. Like, damn, look at that. It's like, that's how you feel, bro? That's how you feel?
Nice low shadow. Oh, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy, bro. Why am I focused on that? Oh, yeah, bro. I want to see this thing stay red, though. Like, it is. It's kind of holding that red.
That was a nice little 10-point drop from the highs. They are so testing. They cap your wins and they cap your wins, and by the 4th month that you can get more payout. We already had a day and the account is gone. There is no trader in the world that can be So that's incorrect. To say that like there's no traders that can be positive within like 4 months, it comes down to you understanding yourself, your strategy, and the conditions of the market. So if you see that the conditions in the market are not in your favor, you can still notch out a couple $100 or a couple thousand depending on the session that you're trading, and depending on what may be going on in your own personal life. So to say um, no consistency for green with 4 months. And as far as their 4th month rule, I mean, again, every firm has, rules and conditions, and it's like you either try to meet those conditions or not. But myself and there's a list of traders that do this full time. So even if I have like a bad month, on a bad month, I'm really not gonna position myself to where I give up all the profits that I've made, right? Because at some point I look at them like, damn, I'm just losing, so I'm gonna take a step back. So I'm not understanding what you're trying to say, Wealth Clan. There is no trader in the world that can be greed for. Yeah, I highly disagree with that part of the statement. They cap your wins, yep, which is they tell you straight up, right from the gate, and then you can choose to move forward with those terms or go find somewhere else. You have Take Profit Trader, which you can get paid out every single day, but Take Profit Trader, their threshold is even lesser than that of Apex. And what's crazy is like I met with the owners of Take Profit Trader when I went to Orlando and stuff like that. And what's crazy is that like they were very adamant about like they would never ever do like discounts, and because Apex is just murdering the game, they went and they started doing like a 50% discount.
Yeah, Apex definitely taking over.
Oh, bro, what? Yo, they're murdering the scene.
Yeah, dude, like I don't know traders anymore that aren't using them.
Yeah,
There's no point.
And the fact that you can have up to 20 accounts, bro. Take Profit Trader caps you at 3. I believe Take Profit Trader caps you at 3. Top Step, they cap you at 3. I'm not sure as to what Tick Trader caps you at, but I'm pretty sure they're not allowing you to have 20 accounts.
Yeah, and not only that, but the thing is, they're still profiting. They're still profiting. They might not be profiting. They're definitely profiting more just because of the quantity of traders that are moving to them, right? So it's almost like quantity over like price. So it's like, hey, I can have a higher price, but I'm not going to get as many sales, or I can lower my price and I'm going to get a crap ton of sales. It's like, well, you got everyone coming over, bro, and nobody's complaining because you're still paying traders out twice a month or whatnot, right? So it's like, okay, if I get 20 accounts, I'm getting paid out twice a month of each one of these accounts. I don't have any complaints. It's the same thing as if I was on 3 Take Profit accounts, right? And I'm getting paid out on each one of those.
Yeah.
It's like surely they have daily payoff, but I'll take 20 accounts for the price of 3 accounts.
Facts.
Yeah.
So let me answer this real quick. All right. So bad days, bad weeks, bad months in the market will happen. Every trader has a losing streak, right? But if you check the ones that are profitable and consistent, it gets to a point where they cut themselves off, and if they know that they're losing consistently, they're not taking their normal positions. So I'll use myself for an example. I've had losing weeks. I've had consistent 2-3 weeks where I was losing every single trade, right? Either because I was forcing the trade or I had like certain pressures on myself to hit certain targets. And when I noticed, like within by the second day, I noticed that okay, I'm just forcing trades, or I'm doing rookie mistakes. I'm not taking my normal position. So if I'm normally trading ES Dow Jones YM and I'm doing 5-10 contracts, I cut it down to where now I'm trading the micro, right? Until I get back to where I'm consistently making wins, then I'll switch back over to the minis. But I've had bad days with Apex on a 100K account. I still have that 100K account. Before the fourth month, which I started with them in February. The fourth month was June, July. By the fourth month, I had $130,000 cushion on that 100K account, and I've lost 30 grand. I still have that account, right? Because I've been taking out the minimum payment from that account. And I've taken the money from that account and I funneled it in to where now I have 20 300K accounts, right? And the thing is, which is what I was saying, like once you get to the fourth month and you can take out however amount you want from the account, leave a massive cushion, right? If you know yourself, and this is where again, if you understand yourself and you know that sometimes you can get caught up in your own Kool-Aid where it's like, oh no, the market's gonna do this, oh the market's gonna do this, and then you get cracked over the head, then it's like, yo, you take the L and you keep some cushion in the account, even on a personal account. On my personal accounts, like I'll do 50, almost 100% return a month, but I'm not paying myself out the whole amount. Sometimes I'll go 2-3 months without even taking a single dime from my personal accounts. So it comes down to like, one, you have to be strategic. Two, you have to understand yourself. You have to understand your personality and how you are when it comes to trading. And again, you have a ton of different firms that you can use. Apex not the only one. Then you have Forex firms that you can still trade ES, which is US 500 or SPX raw. You have a ton of Forex funding firms that you could trade NASDAQ. It's referred to as either US 100 or NAS 100 or just NDX. The Dow Jones, the same thing. You can trade all of these things in multiple different firms. And if you find that the firm route is just not for you, then trade and risk your own money. But think of it like this: you have a $2,000 account, right? Now you can trade that $2,000 account, and let's say you lose $500, right? That's a third of your account. You lose that $500 versus you going through the funding aspect. And I'm going to use Apex for example, because Apex, for the most part, they're always doing a 70, a 80, or a 90% discount. So let's say on a 100K account, you purchase a 100K account and that costs you like $25, right? So you get the account, you trade it, it's one phase, you pass it, that was $25. Then the activation fee is like $160, right? So you add the 160, overall your investment is $185. And let's say you run it up to where you can take out that $2,500 payout. You take that $2,500, that first payout, you've already recouped your initial investment, plus you have some profits. And again, if you were to blow the account, you're only losing $25 if you're not able to pass, right? And you have to go a second month where they restart the account at break even, and then you start the process again. Even if it takes you 2 months, okay, that's a little over $200 investment to be able to make 500% return on your money, versus you trading with your 2K account or 5K account or even a 10K account and you lose 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. Because for the most part, when people trade their own money and they get into a loss, it's like being like a deer caught in headlights, right? It's like you don't know what to do. It's like, oh, something that happened that you wasn't expecting, and because you weren't prepared for it, you end up either doubling down, which now you're compounding your loss, versus just either riding the wave. And 97% of traders, they will ride a trade down where it goes against them 5, 10, 15%, and then they cut losses right just before it turns around, and then they re-enter again, revenge trading, whatever, boom, they add. This is a massive mental game. It's like trading will teach you a lot about yourself, right? because as individuals, like, we're always so caught up in like day-to-day stuff, you know, paying bills, supporting this, supporting that, doing this activity, that activity. You never really have time to really understand yourself. Like, how many people can honestly sit here and say that they've spent a week by themselves just conversing with themselves, or even hell, even 6 hours? It's like, how many people cannot sit here and say that they've spent 6 hours by themselves trying to understand who they are, right? Having the hardest conversations with themselves, because a lot of us ego driven, a lot of us pride driven, right? A lot of us clout chasing, or we're focusing on the wrong stuff. And then it's like, if we don't really understand our own selves, it's like, how can you really play a game where it's like you have to have these information about yourself before you can really be successful? So there's so many different things that comes into trading, beyond strategies, beyond risk management, beyond the asset class or the session that you're trading. It's mental, it's discipline, it's emotion, and the biggest thing about when you're trading your personal capital, and you start seeing that red, and you see the drawdown increasing. Listen, I've been there. My hands start sweating, my blood, like right now I'm wearing a hoodie. Like, if I was in a massive drawdown right now, yo, my blood would be pumping, my temperature would go up, I would be coming out of my hoodie, because like I would get hot. And that's something that we experience when we're trading with our actual money. The beauty about these funding firms is you're trading with their money. If you lose, it's a small loss, right? And you just have to be very meticulous and about how you approach this, how you go. Make whatever daily gain you can. Listen, if you can average out $500 on a 100K account per day, at the end of the month, that's gonna be a very nice payout. The problem is, traders sit here and they look on social media. Oh, this guy made 500K. Oh, this guy made 200K. Oh, this guy made 10K. It's like, okay, well, they have a different experience than you. You don't know how long they've been in this game. You don't know how many accounts they've blown. I've blown accounts. I've had times where, like, yo, I lost someone's yearly salary in a month, right? So again, like, everything I'm telling you is from experience, and there's not a single trader out there that can say that they've never blown an account, whether personal or funded. Every trader has gone through that, where then they get to a point where they diversify. They have accounts here, accounts there. Okay, you lose this one, but as long as you made some money out of it, you lose it, so what?
300%.
Bro, you know what I mean? So,
and you just hit me in the face with that one thing, bro. You make $500 a day on 150K account. You're right on that, bro.
bro,
Whether it's
that's it.
whether it's not. What is it? How many days do we get to trade?
20
20
days.
20 times 5. You're making 10K still.
Yeah.
And with the payout rate, you only get to get paid out twice a month. So it's not
Yeah, so you're taking out half. So that means the following month you have a 5K cushion. Well, actually, you have a $4,900 cushion, because it's $100,000 and $100. Like, if you go below the $100,000, $100, you lose the account. You know what I mean? And the reason, and here's the thing, the reason they do that is because they're putting up that money. So okay, futures accounts are margin. Forex accounts are margin. So everyone that's trading a 200K account with a Forex firm, like, if you actually get a booked and you get access to capital, it's really only $20,000 worth of capital that's in the account. Because of the leverage, it makes it 200K, which is why these funding firms, if you lose, right, 20K on a 200K account, you're done. You have to start over again. With Apex and all these other futures funding firms, when you actually get funded on the fourth month, it's like, that's why you cannot drop below $100,000 and $100, because they're protecting their capital, right? So it's like, if you go below that, yo, you're done. And it's like, if you don't want to deal with that, go find somewhere else. Go find another firm that has, conditions that are more suitable to you, your personality, and your trading style.
right. And that's what a lot of people don't look at, is that personality thing, man. That's a big thing.
Yeah, bro.
A lot of people just think, okay, everyone else is using this firm, I'm going to use it. Okay, everyone else is doing this, I'm going to do this.
Order
Yeah,
filled.
nah, bro.
They're like, what should I get into? I'm like, we should check out everything, bro. Whether it be penny stock, whether it be futures, food.
Yeah, find your niche, man.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, dude. So it's like, there's more. People are like, oh, I want to become a day trader. It's like, okay, well now what time, bro? It's like, well, what do you mean? It's like, well, there's more to it. You know what I mean? There's a lot that goes into it. It's not just, and you know, I'm sure all of us, we've all tried. Anyone that's been in the game for, I mean, at least a little bit, has either they found their niche and hallelujah too, found it quick. I mean, I went through literally everything I think except for Forex before I found futures, bro.
Yeah.
Literally everything except for Forex. And nothing. I'm still not against options, but you know, obviously there's a lot that goes on with options, man. It's a lot more like you're a lot more baby and stuff, you know. When it comes to futures, like if you stick in like $5,000 in the futures, bro, the chances are you can take an L and lose it all. Man. Like, take an L. Other than options, where it's only you can lose your premium, right? It's like you take 5,000 in, you're only losing $1,000. Well, that thing dumps on you down to $0, whatever stock you or something. You're only losing like
What you put in. Yeah.
Right? It's very much different than if you get it on NQ with like 2 minis and that thing sells off the bro.
Oh, you're done. Oh, you're done. You would get a margin call real quick. And like on a personal, like every broker, you're able to set like parameters where, so like on TD, I have it to where like if I take positions and the account drops below 2.5% of the overall account, every position gets closed out and I'm not able to trade until the following session. I mean, on Forex, I have it as well. If the account drops below a certain percentage, everything gets closed out, and then I have to like I have to actually call the broker. I'm like, yo, can you please unblock it and whatever. Can you set that on MetaTrader? You can only set that if you're trading your actual capital. If you're trading with a prop firm, you have to do that manually and you have to be conscious of it. But on a personal level, like if you have like your own personal account with a Forex brokerage, you can set those terms. You can set those terms with Thinkorswim. I don't know about TradeOvate and NinjaTrader because I only use those for day trading, but I don't imagine it would be any different from TD, but it's worth checking out. You know what I mean? And I used to do that because I knew, because I had so much capital in my account, like I could just continue averaging down, bro. Like average down. Yeah, I cost average down. I go from being negative 1,200, being negative 15K, 20K, 30K, 34K, and then it's just like shit. Like I mean, like at one point I'm just like, yo, I gotta stop this. So then what I did is I took out everything from the account. I only left about 25K, and 25K is more than enough to like really grow your account on the future side, because one, futures no PDT, so even if my account was to drop below 25K, I'm not subjected to PDT. And then furthermore, I just it saved me from doing the cost average down and whatnot. And at the time, you know, trading the mini ES, the mini NASDAQ, the mini Dow, oil, they were all under $3,500 per contract. So 25K in the account is more than enough for me to do, you know, 3-5 contracts of each.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So I mean, there you go. So yeah, 2,500. But you're talking about the micros, right?
No, I was trading like the actual minis, like before COVID hit, dude. Like I've been trading futures since 2016. I've been trading futures and commodities since 2016. So yeah, so since 2016 I've been trading futures, and at that time when I first started, ES was 2,900, NASDAQ was 2,800, Dow Jones was 3K, oil was 2,750. And then as volatility kept coming in, they kept increasing the margin. Right now, for me to trade one contract of NASDAQ on TD, it's over $22,000.
Dude, wait, you said Dow Jones was 3,000?
Yeah, back then to trade the Dow Jones was 3,000 per contract. So basically like if you had $3,500 in your account, you could trade 1 mini of the Dow Jones.
Okay. You confused me for a second. I thought you meant like if you have like the price of Dow Jones was at 3,000.
No, the margin requirement. Yeah, no, the margin requirement for you to trade the Dow, back then was 3K. So if you had 4K in your account, you could trade the Dow. If you had 4K in your account, you could trade ES. You could trade Nasdaq. Now, if you don't have 23K in your account, you can't trade the Nasdaq. And it's like, and if you take a trade on the Nasdaq, you better be right, because if it goes, 10, 20 points, or even 50 points, if it goes 50 points against you, you're negative 1,000, which means at at the close of the day, you would get a margin call. And I've actually, and in the past, I had over leveraged myself, and I got margin calls twice, where the following day I had to run to the bank early in the morning to do like a 15 or a 20K wire into my TD account. And they actually called me too. They were like, yeah, like, oh, if you don't satisfy this by tomorrow, by tomorrow 2 p.m. They're gonna close my position. So first thing in the morning, I go to the bank. I do a wire, because the wire go like within a couple hours, and then boom, I'm good. Yeah, bro. So it's like, you know what I mean? And it's like, and if you've never like seen that movie Margin Call, go watch it. Because whenever you're trading futures, futures, commodities, and even Forex, you are trading a margin account. Because the actual price to trade these are in the six figures.
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy to actually give you a call. Like, hey, man, hope you're having a great day. Just to let you know, it's like, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy, though. Well, I mean, hey.
Order filled.
Luckily, now you're here. Yeah, you told me about the one trade you took when you were on vacation.
Yeah, bro, that's my craziest moment ever. Like, I went, and like till this day, like my friends, they be like, yo, like only you, cause like some people, like, yo, they'll be down like 1K, 2K. It's like, yo, they sweating bullets. It's like, yo, you literally went on vacation being with a negative 34K P&L. Like I was negative, and the particular commodity I was trading was LE, which is live cattle. No. Yeah, bro. I've traded everything, bro. I've traded everything from live cattle, lean hog, which is pork. I've traded soybean, sugar, rice, orange juice, coffee. So like sugar, orange juice, and coffee, those are soft commodities. So with TD, like you have to pay them like a monthly fee to be able to trade those. So I was just like, I don't really trade them as often. Like if I trade orange juice, or like I'll probably trade like orange juice and coffee like maybe once a month. So I'm like, it didn't make sense for me to be paying them a couple $100s a month just to, on the offset that I might trade this thing once or twice. And so yeah. So I don't trade them no more because of that. And they move relatively slow. I hate the movements. So like coffee starts trading at 8 a.m. and it stops at 11. Orange juice, same thing. It starts off at 8 a.m. By 11:30, it's done. Lean hog and live cattle, they start trading at 9:30, but by 2 p.m. it stops. You know what I mean? So.
Oh, there you go. Hallelujah. Yeah, dude, I definitely yeah, I'm with you there, man. I've never taken any trades like that. That's wild, dog. Maybe one day, hopefully not the down part, though. Hopefully I'm never down there.
Mm-hmm.
Chilling out, though. What time is it? 11:41. So what are you waiting till noon for the sell-off?
Yeah, so I mean, I'm just gonna wait till the end, until the end of the day, to see if we get that retracement. We're up 64 points on the day, man. There's no way, there's no way that this market is gonna close up here at 64. So, once London closes, we should get a retracement, whether it be within the first 30 minutes or whether it's gonna be around 3 or 3:30.
There we go. There we go. Yeah, I think I'm call it. Honestly, I'm good on the day. I'm up. like 842 on the one account. So I think I'm good on it. I'm really just gonna wait for this week to fly by after JP speech to see what goes down. And then definitely tomorrow though, I definitely think we're gonna have a little bit of Friday action, but nothing too crazy. So yeah, I'm probably just gonna call it
Yeah.
here.
Okay.
Let it rock. And yeah, buddy. Well, definitely let me know your somebody text and fucking take it. You know?
All right, bet. I mean, once I jump off, I'll say like I'm gonna take a break, eat something, and then if you're not too busy later on, we can hop on and you can show me these gadget thingamajiggies that you got set up over there.
I got you, buddy. Yeah. What time you gonna do that?
Let me see. I'll jump off at like 12:15 if things not like don't really start moving. So I'll probably say maybe like 2:30.
Okay. Yep, that works.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'll show you all the little gadgets to get you going, Caesar.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, buddy. All right. Take care, man.
All right, later. All right. Now it's just us. Let's see if maybe we get lucky and we get this drop.
Back in February, and then more recently, just a few.
Don't know what is the deal with CNBC? They be acting. Okay, nice tweezer top on ES on a 5-minute time frame. Let's see if we can get the follow through. Yeah, they holding us hostage today. They're like, nah, buddies. Today we got y'all. Do. It's like, come on, give it to us.
Order filled.
Adding to my NQ short. This gotta be the top. Oh, CNBC is really not working.
Encouraged by the results that we see out of that. It brings traffic into our retailers' doors. But more importantly, our overall innovation approach of having these holy grails, franchises, those are what continue to drive the growth that we're seeing for ELF.
Yeah, and I know as a company, you've decided, even though you do some manufacturing in China, you've decided to stay away from China and focus on some of the other
NQ or for ES?
As you talk about these partnerships with Target and Walmart and Ulta and making even exclusive products for them. At the same time, you had the Target CEO out today just putting out a little bit of a cautionary tone on the kind of spending that they are seeing and that they are seeing consumers being a little more particular. How many units
For which one? For ES, for NQ, yeah. So NQ, my stop is gonna be the high of the day. So if it gets over 14,972, I'll cut out. I usually only like to risk about 40 points on NQ, longs or shorts.
here in the U.S. this year. And so when we see that kind of unit
And
volume
for
growth, that's
ES,
really
I mean,
encouraging.
I'm
That's
only
high-quality
in
growth. That
I'm
means
only in
more people are coming
2
into our
contracts, so
brands,
I can
purchasing more
I
frequently.
can still
And
add a
that's what we're
couple
seeing in
more.
our business. Certainly seeing consumers remain robust and spending on e.l.f.
Like I know I'm pretty certain that we're gonna get a pullback. It's just a matter of being patient and waiting it out.
On the show today. Congratulations to you and the team. Thank you very
so
much.
much.
Vandy Field, CFO at e.l.f. Beauty. Coming up next, our 360 round, we'll take a look at the healthcare sector. We'll dive into names like Moderna, Pfizer, Eli Lilly.
There we
That's
go. Come
coming
on,
up.
baby.
Trading 360. We'll be right back.
I remember when I first started flying,
Wow.
we would experience turbulence. I would watch the flight attendants. If they're not nervous, then I'm not going to be nervous. Financially, I'm the flight attendant in that situation. The relief.
Yeah, so we just gotta be patient. I mean,
First thing
there's
know,
no
they've
way
got a guide.
ES is gonna close at 60 something points on the day. At best, maybe 40, 42, which still means we have a nice 20 point to the downside from where price currently is, which would bring us back below 4,300. Look at all of this, man. Massive, massive overbought. 1 hour. Massive overbought. 30 minute. Massive overbought on the 15. Massive overbought on the 1 hour, on the 4 hour. Let's take a look at the daily. Daily, not as much.
Cut the cord on the way you get market news. It's Market on Close. Join me, Oliver Rennick, for the biggest earnings coverage, insights from the smartest minds on Wall Street. Monday through Friday, 3 p.m. Eastern, available anytime, anywhere, on any device for free. Only on the Schwab Network.
No politics, no noise. From bell to bell and beyond. Available anytime, anywhere, on any device for free. Schwab Network.
Missed out on today's market headlines? Get caught up and catch the wrap at schwabnetwork.com. Available anytime, anywhere, on any device for free.
Be sure to tune in today. Market on Close. Oliver Rennick will be joined by Jamie Mock, CFO of Moderna, to discuss the company's earnings this morning and much, much more. That's later here on Schwab Network at 3:20 p.m. Eastern Time. Don't miss it. And welcome back to Trading 360. I'm Nicole Penelides. This is our 360 round. We're glad you're with us. We're looking at the healthcare sector in particular, and our panel is ready. Damian Conover, Director of Healthcare Equities at Morningstar, is with us, and Francis Newton-Stacy at Optimal Capital, Director of Strategy Market Analysis. Thank you so much for being with us. So I'll start with you, Francis Newton-Stacy. I mean, let's start with Moderna. What did you think about the report there?
It's just very clear that Moderna had the COVID spike and it was fully concentrated in COVID, because if you look at the stock price before COVID and look at the stock price after COVID, the massive sell-off of 57% year to date is making sense. Listening to an interview with the CEO this morning, he said that they have a one-time restructuring. Well, we don't know if it's a one-time restructuring because he has no idea if the other products in the pipeline have any demand. And he said that they outdid their capacity for COVID, and he has no idea really what his future capacity looks like based on the ongoing demand for those products. I mean, I'm not no idea, but he cannot guarantee that this is a one-time restructuring. So if you're looking at Moderna, you know, if we're in a risk-on environment, it looks like a cheaper stock just based on its round trip with COVID. If you're on a risk-off environment,
Come on,
you're
yes.
definitely going to be more interested in Pfizer or Lilly, because particularly Lilly being up 50% this year, you know, they do have a more diversified product portfolio.
Okay, Damien, I know you
There
have
we
a lot of
go.
stocks to talk about, but did you have a thought on Moderna?
You know, I think it's a really interesting dynamic what we're seeing with Moderna and Pfizer and BioNTech. These are all firms that have very high exposure to COVID. You know, and within those names, I cover Pfizer, and Pfizer is a little bit more diversified, so it's got other things going on. And I think what's happened with Pfizer is similar to Moderna, but to a lesser extent. Sort of rode up during the COVID pandemic, and then
Let's
kind of has
go
pulled
back.
back.
Come on,
I
keep
will
it
say with
going.
Pfizer,
Keep
it
it
looks like
going.
people have gotten a little
7 minutes.
pessimistic.
7 minutes
I'd say
till
for
London
really two reasons.
close.
One,
Let's
we do
go.
think there's going to be a tail of COVID-related sales, so that's both their treatment and their vaccine. So that should enable some cash flows, pretty robust cash flows over the next 5 years. And then secondly, Pfizer is doing a good job replacing upcoming patent losses with its pipeline. So, more diversified story. So, if you do want exposure to COVID and you want something a little bit more diversified, Pfizer I think is a good option.
Right, understood. And let me ask you, Damien, let me just follow up, because when we think about Moderna, and Francis was making the point about the COVID tie, and you have Johnson & Johnson. I noticed you put oncology in that note. For Merck, you had Keytruda.
Keep
And
it
also
going.
there's the weight
Keep it
loss
going, baby.
drugs
Yes.
that are taking over America as well. So,
Ah,
Damien,
you
of
held
the
us
names
hostage for
that you
some
do
time,
cover,
but we
what are
are
the top
good
2 or
now.
3 that you like a lot?
Yeah, great question. So I'd say in general, we have the spaces
Would
undervalued.
love
When
a
I say
drop.
the space, I mean the large cap pharmaceutical companies. In general, the group is trading at a fairly depressed multiple. And I think that's partly due to, continued concerns about the Inflation Reduction Act that does have some pricing controls in the United States, which is the most important market for the large cap pharmaceutical industry. So we
A
think the
drop down
industry
to
is
below
attractive. Now, as far as
43,
specific names, there's a
4300
couple
would
names we
be
like. I'd say one of
superb
the
right
top
now.
names is GSK. GSK is more exposed to vaccines, so not so much COVID vaccines, although they have some COVID vaccines in development, but more toward shingles
I'm tempted to move my stop
and,
loss on
RSV vaccines,
NQ
both of
to
which
break
look very
even,
well positioned. Now,
or
this is a
maybe
name
just
that has
take
really traded
this
sideways for a
15
very long
point
period of time,
win
and
right
it's
here.
largely due to the lack of the firm's ability to
Should
show
I or
growth.
should
Now,
I
we
not?
think GSK is finally approaching an inflection point of growth
Yes,
with
let
both
it
these
fall, man.
vaccines
It
that I was
needs
talking
to.
about, but also a
It's
developing
been
pipeline
holding
that
us
really GSK
hostage.
hasn't had for quite some time. So I'd say one of our top picks is GSK. And then on the oncology side, if you're looking for a pharmaceutical firm that has oncology exposure and looks undervalued, we'd say Bristol Myers now looks undervalued. This is a firm that has a lot of patent exposure. They bought into a lot of patent exposure with the Celgene acquisition and has cratered. Now, we did bring our fair value down a little bit on the earnings release, but the stock seems to have overcorrected and is, we think, starting to find a bottom, and then will eventually go back up.
Okay. All right. Thank you for that. Francis and Stacey, you actually talked
Keep
about
it going.
Pfizer as well,
Yes,
and being a
yes.
little more diversified as well. Is that a
Come
name
on,
you
about
like, as well
time.
as Eli
Come on, baby.
Lilly? Tell
Keep
us
it
a little bit
going.
about some of those names.
Keep it going for
Well, Eli Lilly is
us.
just extraordinarily expensive because it's, obviously the outperformer in the sector. Pfizer's cheaper if the diversification holds and definitely has, stronger opportunities in that than something like, say, a Moderna does. We look more at the global macro, and we look at the healthcare sector, which really is oversold. And given the fact that we are anticipating ultimately a recession, even though we had that wild growth number, we see, like the manufacturing is definitely in, arguably after that ISM number is already in recession. Healthcare tends to be defensive. I think it's oversold here. We would be more inclined to buy the XLB and have that underlying diversification rather than focus on any individual names. But yes, Pfizer definitely has, it's cheaper than Lilly at this point.
Right, understood. Okay, so seeing that the group is oversold and picking up the ETF instead of playing it that way. It's great to see you both. Thank you both very much. An important conversation about a group, as you noted, has been beaten down to a certain extent. Thank you both. Damien Palmer of
Excuse me.
Francis Newton Stacey at Optimal Capital. And thanks for being with me,
Let's
friends,
go.
here
Come
on
on.
Trading 360. I'm Ladies live every day.
Yes, keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. We need to see this this wick filled on the 5-minute time frame. So we need to see price break and hold below 43.10. So let's see. 3 minutes to go before the London close. Come on.
Unlimited ATM fee rebates for cash withdrawals worldwide, no overdraft fees, and enhanced security features to keep your money safe. Also, because your investor checking account is linked to your Schwab One brokerage account,
some stretching.
your checking and investing in one convenient location. Moving funds between your accounts is easy. Cash moved to your brokerage account is available in seconds. That means you can stop waiting and start investing in stocks, bonds, money market funds, and more. Get more with Schwab Bank Investor Checking, the checking account built for investors.
Dow's looking even nice as well too. Come on.
Welcome to Schwab Network.
Daily live exclusive content.
Like, when's those massive drops when we need them?
Broadcasting 24/7 from our studios in Chicago.
And from the heart of Wall Street at the New York Stock Exchange.
Up to the minute market insights.
Example trades and stock-specific analysis featuring the smartest minds in the business.
No politics,
no noise.
Analysis ahead of the biggest events for the economy.
From bell to bell and beyond.
Watch live
and on demand.
24/7, 7 days a week on schwabnetwork.com.
And on all your favorite streaming services.
Available anytime, anywhere.
On any device for free.
Schwab Network, empowering every investor and trader.
Every market day. It's time to look forward.
Find the next trend.
From every click to every tick.
There's no fear of missing out on next-gen investing.
Available anytime, anywhere, on any device for free. Empower your portfolio with the Schwab Network. He's Alex Coffey. I'm Jenny Bourne. Join us for Next Gen Investing.
1 p.m. Eastern, only the Schwab Network. Binge watch the market with Schwab Network. Tune in 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on schwabnetwork.com and on all of your favorite streaming
Come on,
services.
there you go.
Schwab Network available anytime, anywhere, on any device for free. Schwab Network. Traders, and welcome to Fast Market here on the Schwab Network. I'm Tom White. We've got a great lineup for you today, including discussions and option strategies. And Apple, which
All right, that's 12 o'clock. London's closed. How are we going to get this followed through or what?
anticipated declining revenues. And Block, which is popping today on the back of PayPal earnings into their quarterly report after the close. And like Folio will break down consumer sentiment data on Expedia, which is down over 20% over the last 3 months, reports earnings also after the closing bell. Now 2.5 hours into the trading day, stocks are in risk-on mode as investors are betting the Federal Reserve could be done raising rates this year. Yields in the dollar are dumping, which is also lending support to the equity rally. Now let's take a look at the 4 major indices, which are just off a session.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to let this trade ride. I think we're going to be good. Sorry, you're still looking right. So I'm going to jump off and grab some lunch and stuff. I still believe this is going to drop, so I'm going to be watching this attentively. Anything, I'll message you guys in here. But yeah, so that's it for now. Any questions or concerns, shoot me an email. If not, I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.